Respect to everybody that gonna come in here. Respect to Mondo Black TV. Respect to everybody who gonna watch this live, and who's gonna watch the replay. Respect to you and yours. Hope y'all having a great Sunday, which I get into that a little later in the year. But as you see by the title, the real reason why most Black women are single today. And I know I'm about to make somebody mad tonight, and I don't care. And the single Black women that you listen to, your these women that got discriminacies and mad at Black men and mad at men and mad at men in general, they gonna get you single. And this is what it says right here. This is reflect the four things right here: gender relations, marriage education, socialization, individual development, and preference for gay/lesbian relationship. Let that sink in. But let's go a little deeper than that. Let's go into, I'm gonna tell you. This is what married Black men's opinion as why Black women are disproportionately single. Okay, let's go into why. Let's go into why. Let's go into why. I'm gonna find it for you. Hold on. I'm gonna tell you why some of y'all single. Y'all attitudes, y'all standards. See, y'all wanna. What some of y'all listen to the outside noise about, especially from people who don't have a man, And y'all expectation is out of this world. Y'all expectation is out of this world. My sisters, some of y'all expectations out of this world. What do you expect to get out of a man? Some of y'all want to use a man for his money. And you wonder why you're single. Because I'm going to tell you something. A man that has money, I don't care what skin tone he is, he got a whole lot of options of women besides you. Then you wonder why the black men don't want you, because your attitude, and you do not want to submit. That don't mean you have to get down on your knees and say yes sir, no sir, whatever, and do whatever he says. Some of y'all want to be y'all want to be the man of the house. Y'all want to be the man of the house. See, that's why some of y'all single. Y'all want to lead. Then y'all want to go talk about, oh, when y'all get certain status, y'all want to say, oh, that man is not for me. But then when you go get picked the wrong man, then you want to circle back around to get the one you're supposed to be with. Then guess what? He don't want you because you already had less about already had you. And you wonder why you're still single. See, being single, black women, being single is not cool. See, you're supposed to be with your mate, right? You're supposed to be with your mate. You're supposed to be with somebody. And I don't get it. I don't get it when some of y'all, right, say that he's not my type. He don't make enough for me. And then when you try to date down, the man working a 9 to 5, try to keep a roof and try to do things like a man's supposed to do. Y'all want to bow up. Y'all want to treat him like he's your son, which he's not. He's supposed to be your partner. He's supposed to be he's supposed to be your mate. Y'all for to help each other. See, let me give you a little education. See, let's say 10% of the men respect together. Respect. See, 10% of the men that in that 100,000 and above category got their choice of women. I know what I mean. Got a choice of women. And guess when you go down, when you break that down, guess what? When it comes to our men in our community, that's less than 5%. But you don't want to date nobody under that. You don't want to marry nobody under that because you think some of y'all think y'all better than that man. Granted, that's some men think they better than everybody else. But guess what? Nobody's better than nobody else, especially if you're supposed to be working as a team. Because guess what? Men got a whole lot of options. Black men don't care about your money. Yeah, I know it goes both ways, but think about I don't spoke about that together. See, one thing men do that women don't do. When some women gets that catable, and they talk about, oh, it talk about the height thing about a man. I don't want to date him because he's short. Ain't nothing a man can do about his height. But soon as a man said, I don't want to date her because of her weight, then you got an uproar. Then you got an uproar about it. What the uproar about? Men cannot do nothing about their height. But people, men and women can do something about their weight. Yeah, we got our men got their preference. Men got their preference. But they preference ain't too high that they can't date nobody under that standards that they have. But some women, I ain't talking about old school women. I ain't talking about the women the real women. I'm talking about the modern day females, these 304s I'm talking about. They that expect a man to make certain amount, expect to get with the guy that making the same same amount they making and above. But yet, them men that making the same amount or above them, they're not looking for them. They're not checking for them. Yeah, like I said, that's some men out there dirty and low down dogs that don't that's that I talk about. But every time I turn around, I turn on somebody's channel that I watch. There's a female doing something crazy, doing something real crazy. See, if we be honest with ourselves, when some female said, I don't need a man. What when our women say some women in our community say, I don't need a man, what that tells the man? Okay, you're not the woman for me. You say you don't need me. Why should I try to get you? How many times have you heard a man say, I don't need a woman? He might say, I don't need nobody. See, when a man said, I don't need nobody, that means man or woman. But guess what? Man and woman need each other. And the thing it is, there's men, some men are not leaders. Some men are not leaders because they don't know how to lead. How a woman going to follow you if you don't know how to lead? But the problem is, some of our women in our community do not know how to be submissive to their man, and they don't want to be. Because every time a man says, "I don't want you," every time he says, "I don't want you," either he broke, or he lame, or he gay. That's what come out their mouth. Oh, he must be lame. He gay. He broke. That's why I hear some of these black women they say it out of their own mouth. He must be a cheater. All black men cheat. No, they don't. But the thing about it is, it's okay if you don't want a short man. It's okay if you don't want a short man, but don't downgrade him because of his height. If he said, "Oh, you're too skinny, you need to gain weight," or "You're too fat, you need to lose weight," that's a problem. That's a problem. Respect Kenyon 29. That's a problem when a man says his preference, his standards. It's a problem when a black man says his standards, and everybody want to bash him, but nobody want to say nothing when a woman says, "Oh, this is right here." Nobody want to hold them accountable. I hold men accountable when they do so effed up. I hold them accountable. And thing is, we as men, if we real men, we got to hold each other accountable. Where in the world do respect Jazzy? Where in the world do I about real women go to hold another woman accountable? But where in this day and age are women holding each other accountable for their own action for what they say or what they do? Because sometimes you don't hardly see a man come on social media talk about their problems. There's always women talk about their problems. Then when a man take action, go find out it's a child his or not. I'm gonna tell you what I saw, a video I saw. A man comes home, hands a piece of paper over to his wife or his girl. He got 3 children. He's supposed to have 3 children. And guess what? I found out none of them kids are his. And then all of a sudden she wanted to start crying and boo-hooing. And keep saying, "Oh, the child, them 3 kids are yours. They are yours." And knowing what the paper says, them kids are not his. Where the accountability at? See, what some women, some of these modern day women, 304 fail to realize is that y'all women knows it's the child, already know the child is there. The men do not know the child is there. But accountability is another thing. That's why some of these our sisters are single. That's another reason. Do you want to? I'm asking the women this question: do you want a man that don't take accountability? I'm asking the men the same question: do you want a woman that don't take accountability for her action and what she does? And then when a man asks a direct question, and yeah, men lie too, but yet when a man tells you, "I don't want you, I just want the box," y'all try to make him be in a relationship. How dumb is that? How dumb is that? That is periodically dumb. When a man tells you he don't want you, he meant he don't want you. But guess what? When a man walks out that door, he walks out that door. Because he ain't got time for the foolishness that some of these black women are playing. These games these black women are playing today. They don't have time for it. Yeah, you might find a sip here every now and then, but real men ain't gonna have time for that playful stuff. Play them games, them lies that she be telling. Like some real women is not gonna stand for the lies some of these men be telling. See, I hold both sides accountable. But guess what? Us men call each other out on their BS. But we just don't do it on camera. We just don't do it on social media. We just don't go post it on social media. Just like this one girl. She was 15, had a baby by her high school sweetheart. Then they had a long distance relationship. Then her baby daddy, stepdaddy, started putting negative thoughts in her head. Then she go live with the stepdaddy of her baby daddy, which he was with the baby daddy's mama. Then got so far up in her head, the stepdaddy wound up having a baby with her. And then when the sisters of the first baby daddy found out, she talking about they bullying her. So she moved out, got her own place. For revenge, guess what? She went and slept with one of the sister's boyfriend, the brother-in-law, and had a baby by him. You see how some women act on emotions? See, the first one I can understand. The second time, that was just an evil. That stepdaddy was just an evil mother. You know what? He's just evil. Preying on a young lady. But sometimes, as a if you want to be a real one, you got to think what he's doing. See, then the third one, that's on her because she wanted to do it out of revenge because she said that his sister was bullying them. bullying her. So what do you take from that story right there? Sometimes women let their emotion get too far involved in the situations. Like this other video clip I saw. This woman over her side dude house and mad at the side dude because he got a roster of women. See, you don't know how to play the game. Because guess what? You got to realize that he's not doing that to that girl, but what she allowed him to do. Well, when a man says, no, I'm not going there, especially when a real man said, I'm not going there. And then soon as they ask, then I heard some women, some black women, oh, body count shouldn't matter. It should start over 5 years. Oh, body count do matter. Body count do matter. Especially if words gets around. And the way some of these women is blabbing it on social media. And no telling how many you don't slept with, and no telling how many dudes the woman don't slept with. And them dudes that she slept with, don't tell her how many other females he don't slept with, and don't tell her how many the female that he don't slept with, the other females that they don't slept with. What dude they don't slept with? Guess what? Bringing home disease. Do you think a real man want to take a chance? Do you think a black man really want to take a chance on that woman? Because if he want to take a chance on that woman, yeah, I'm not saying a woman can not redeem herself, right? I'm not saying that. But she got to get into her mind if she really want a relationship and stop sleeping around, that a man want a woman that gonna be there for, that got their back through the good and the bad time. And some of these women these days is not gonna have their man back if he's not taking care of the bills. See, and more to a relationship, these 3 or 4 these modern day women do not understand. See, I'm not talking about the real women. Respect Rim Rock. I'm not talking about the real women out here that doing what they're supposed to do, that got their man back, no matter what kind of job they got. I'm talking about these women that leaving their husband, leaving their boyfriend because they don't lost their job. Talking about, I'm not finna pay the bills because you're the man of the house and you for to be the provider. I'm not talking about those real women that got their man back until he comes back up. I'm not talking about I'm not talking about the women that is with a man that when he's down and going to be with him when he comes up. I'm not the ones that want to get with somebody that's already done succeeded to get what they wanted and get what they needed and already built their empire. I'm talking about them women. They're the women I'm talking about. See, some people want to come in on the end of things after that black man done made what he got what he got to, and right off that back. See, some real men ain't gonna go for that, but guess what? There are also simps out there will go for that, especially if that's the woman they've been after, been chasing. Yes, they will fall forward. So I'm looking at this right here. We as humans got to start treating each other as humans and start treating each other as we wanted to be treated. See, I know some women go do what they do out of spite because their boyfriend done did it or their husband done went and did it. But what good that's going to do? Because I don't see some videos when a man had caught the woman cheating, he walks away from it. Yeah, that's something that do go back. They walked away from it. Then I have seen some video where the woman had done the same thing, caught a man cheating. But guess what? If he's making that money and paying that bill, and all she's doing again, get the wood from somewhere else, guess what she gonna do? She gonna wind up staying with him. Oh, come on back up, Eve. I got you. 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 Yeah, I got you. See, it easy, respect Miss Media. It easy to get with somebody when they up. But are you gonna be there when they down? When they down to their lowest? Or are you gonna be there? Are you gonna be there when they down to the lowest? That's some of these modern day women that looking for a man, but they want the man that's starting at the bottom. They want the man that's starting at the bottom. They want the man that already made it. They want the man that already made it. They want the man that already made it. So this is what I'm telling you. This is what I'm trying to get everybody to see. That it's gonna take the man and the woman to work together. But when tit for tat, when we got to get some of our young females, our young sisters in our community, stop looking at the money. Yeah, we look at a man for some looking for a man for a potential. Some of the men that got potential, their potential ain't, you know what? It ain't jack. It ain't jack. Come on back up here, Eve. Come on back up. I got you. Cause with me, I'm like this way. I do what I do. People do what they do and get to make it, and you got to think. When two people are together, guess what? They help each other. Help each other out. They help each other out. They help each other out. See, that, like I always said before, if that what you can ask a woman and ask a man when they together, what do they love about each other? What do they love about each other? And I guarantee you, some of these modern day 304s that listen to the feminist movement, whatever that doing. Oh, I love him because he buys me things. I love him because he because he buys me things. Is that love? I'm asking, is that love? Is that love for anybody? Oh, I love him because he bought my hair and my nails. I love him because he took me to this big old fast restaurant, $300. I love him because of this. I love him because of materialistic things. That's all relationship is to some people these days. Materialistic money come and go. But when you're in love, when you are truly in love with somebody, that's what these modern females at 304 and some of these men don't get. When you're in love with somebody and that person in love with you, it don't matter what hardship. that you go through, y'all gonna go through it together. You're gonna go through it together. You're gonna go through it together. Because when you get out of that hardship, guess what you're gonna say? We made it. Baby, we made it. It was rough, we made it. Because guess what? It's more satisfying. It's more satisfying to a real man and woman that is really in love with each other to make it together than one person doing all the work. And guess who usually wind up doing majority of all the work? It's the man that usually wind up doing all the work. And guess who comes reap the benefit? I'm talking about these 304s and these modern women these days. Come trying to reap the benefit. They ain't putting no work at all. And guess what? I'm making somebody mad, and I'm making some of these females mad tonight. And I'm making some of you black men mad tonight too. Because y'all, I'm gonna tell you what else enabling these women, some of these modern day women, and these 304 to do what they do. These damn simps out here. These damn simps out here. That what is making them do what they do. Some of these men that leave with their money. And guess what? You leave with your money. Guess what she doing? She gonna get some wood for somebody else. She gonna get some wood for somebody else. You leave with your money. Respect, Sky. Cause leave with your money. Guess what she gonna be doing? I'm talking about these modern day 304s and these modern day women. You leave with your money. Guess what she gonna expect you to keep doing? Paying her bills. Buying her hair. Y'all don't hear me out there. Y'all don't hear me. Because if some of these stop leaving with their money, maybe, just maybe, some of these single black women, the modern day black women, the modern day 304 will find a man. It won't be single. That won't be single. That won't be single. So I'm looking at this thing as a whole. I'm looking at the thing as a whole. Because that's all I see. The gold diggers videos, right? I'm gonna tell you why I said that. If some single man go try to talk to a single woman, not just a single black female, go try to talk to her, she ain't got a time of day for him. But guess what? Soon he go and get in that fast rental ride he got. Get what she want? She got time for him. Oh, she got time for him today. She got time for him. Oh, she got time for him. That's gold digging. But did you just say you had a man? See, when are we gonna start valuing money over everything, over relationships? That's some women run out the door because the man done lost his job. And I think Armando had played a video when I would talk about this other day. This woman married a man, so she left a job, she want to run. Oh, I gave him a month to try. He can find a job in a month. I gotta go. He knew what I was about. So in other words, you just married the man for his money. When the money ain't there, when it's tough, when you're in a tough situation, you want to run. You don't run when a tough situation when you in love with a person. See, that man led with his money. He let his money do the talking. He let his money do the talking. Yeah, Yeah, your energy got to meet each other. Your mindset got to meet each other. But sometimes opposite do attract. Yes, opposite do attract. But it's what you make of the situation, and sometimes a man stays in a situation that he need to get away from because he tried to make it work. Then another thing the modern day and 304 be talking about. No reason she went and did what she did. Oh, he's not paying me enough attention. He's not paying me enough attention. He's not paying me enough attention. I'm gonna take a little break right quick. And I will be back.
Welcome to WPC Art Factory, where creativity knows no bounds and art comes to life. The t-shirts, hoodies, shorts, leggings, and cups here are truly unique. Here at WPC Art Factory, we pour our hearts and souls into every creation. It's not just about making art, it's about making a statement. We strive to push the boundaries of creativity and challenge conventional norms. That's what sets us apart. WPC Art Factory has something for everyone. Experience the magic of art like never before. Visit us today and let your imagination soar, where the designs are created by us and made by Together We Break Chains Production.
We back. Yeah, I'm gonna read this right quick. I'm gonna see what y'all think about this. It says, "Why are Black women disproportionately single?" Right? Over the last few decades, the media and Hollywood have had an obsession with singleness of Black women. The lovability, attractiveness, and overall character of a Black woman is constantly being debated. Interestingly enough, everyone seems to have a voice in the conversation except for the Black woman herself. It goes say, this from Black woman. She said, "I am a single Black woman. Recently, I was in a room on Clubhouse titled Why are Black women disproportionately the singer. I'm smart enough to know that the headline was meant to be controversial. As a relationship expert with 10 years of experience in the dating industry, I was also smart enough to know that it's not true. Accurate or not, it got me to thinking about the commonly mentioned status concerning the Black woman's singleness. The popular doom and gloom keyword that people often Google when making a case against Black women will be single forever, or Black women are the least likely to be swiped or on according to OK Cupid. Black women are least likely to be married according to Pew Research. Black women are least desirable according to research. I'm like this right here. I don't care what. I'm gonna go back to that right. I'm going back to that right there. All right. She says, listen to this. This came from what I just read came from a single Black woman. And she says she is a relationship expert with 10 plus years of experience in the dating industry. What that tells you? Why you still single? Why you cannot find a man? Why you cannot find a man? Why you can't? Then he goes on to say the number and proportion of people living single has been on the rise for decades, both in the U.S. and around the world. In the U.S., the proportion of Black women who are not married is higher than for Latins, white, or Asian American women. If you were to guess why so many Black women in the U.S. were not married, what would you say? What would you say? What would you say? If you pointed to race, incarnation, or morality for Black men, or if you said that Black women earn more college degrees than Black men, you would be citing the cast of factors that most often get discussed by social science researchers and opinion writers. And those factors are not irrelevant, but they leave out something important. This is what Wayne State University's assistant professor Jessica D. Mormon describes as Black woman's agency in their single status. Black women are not just pushed by external forces. Sometimes they chose to be single. Even if they want to marry eventually, these women often lead a purposeful single life in which they pursue goals that are important to them. And this woman conducted an in-depth interview with 24 Black women from Detroit, ages 25 to 46, who either had never married, 17 of them, were divorced 6, or were widowed 1, 7 had children, and another 12 were actively involved in children's lives. All was cisgender or heterosexual. None were cohabiting with a romantic partner. The findings were reported in Socializing Singlehood Personnel, Interpersonnel, a social cultural factor shaping Black women's single lives. Respect status. Oh, thank you, Jazzy. Thank you, Jazzy. Let me put this comment up. Jazzy says, a lot of women are single because they refuse to bring any value to the relationship. They expect the man to do everything in the relationship, which is true. Because the man is supposed to be a provider. The first question out of some women's mouth, when they out of some of these women's mouth, especially some Black women, what you bring to the table? What do you bring to the table? And you're right, Miss Media. You're right. You're right about that. I'm gonna read her. I'm gonna read Miss Media comment in a minute. the question, see, men bring a whole lot of value. Like I said, a provider is not just money wise. A protector is not just protecting from an intruder that's gonna break in your house, or protecting you as a bodyguard per se. Is the whole realm of provider and protector for a man in that aspect. Miss Media said, once he is your husband, compromise and sacrifice take precedent to keep the unity. Is you right, Miss Media? But some of these women that's in this modern day era, they are 304s, they don't see that. They don't know, they do not see that. See, some of these women, I know women in the chat, this chat right here. They are access to their significant others. They are not a liability. I'm gonna tell you why some of these modern day women and these 304s are a liability. Oh, I know that, Miss Media. I know you ain't gotta explain that to me. You ain't gotta explain that to me about you. I already know it. I'm not talking about you. I ain't talking about you. Because you ain't no modern day female. You ain't no 304. Expect a man to do it all for you. You ain't one of those. Yeah, see, and I know the females and the males in my chat, they think logical. And some people do not. Some modern day females are 304, some men don't even think logical these days. They think about the here and now. They don't think about the future. They don't think about the future. They think about the here and now. They want what they want now. I guarantee you go ask a female, what does she, if she's single or she in a relationship, and if she's single, what kind of value or what kind of asset would you bring to a man in a relationship? What kind of value are you gonna bring to the man in a relationship? What kind of assets are you bringing to the man in that asset? What are you bringing to the table? I bet they couldn't. I bet they couldn't tell you an answer. And if some of these modern day females and 304 that these days, if you ask them that question, what value do you bring to a man? What is at the table that you bring? I bet half of them cannot tell what they could bring. I bet you I know what they'll say. That box ain't gonna keep a happy home. Not these days. What Ness says you got saved for the kids. If he doing all the working, but you and I guarantee you, some of these mother respect Miss Chicago. You right about that, Jazzy. That's what I'm talking about. But look what day and age we talking about, Jazzy. Look what day and age we talking about. These women that say I don't need a man, they want to build on generational wealth. They want the wealth all to themselves. They want the wealth all to themselves. They want the man to provide. They want the man to buy this, buy that. But how many times have a woman say, "Hey, honey, relax. I got you." How many times has a woman, some of these modern day females, some females that's in a relationship that are married, the modern day women 304 say, "Oh, Oh, I did this for my man. Give him a massage. Ask him how his day going. Rub his feet. Give him a massage. Run his bath water. Run the shower for him. First thing they're going to say, oh, I cook, I clean, I this, I that. Yeah. But yet, they expect him to do all the other things that he's supposed to do as a man and as a leader, but they can't do that little thing for him. Oh, he don't pay me enough attention. But do you pay him enough attention? Yeah, we know some men don't pay their woman no attention. But have we ever thought about why some of these women do not pay their men no attention? I tell you why. Yeah. See, it's like somebody, oh, he should have told me what he wanted. He should have spoke up. He should have did this. He should have that. He can't. That man cannot read your mind. He cannot read your mind. See, some of these women, they think a man should be able to read their mind. That's not how it go. That is not how it go. A relationship is, I don't want to say 50-50. It is a business. It's a business. It's a business. If you do not have business about yourself, if you don't have business about yourself, I'm talking about the man and the woman in our community. If they don't have business about themselves, they sure will fall, because that relationship is not going to last, because it was built on something other than what it's supposed to be built on. You're right. How can a man lead if the woman don't want to be submissive? That's what I'm talking about, Miss Media. You got to tell a man what you want, and he gonna tell you what he wants. And the thing is, when a man tells a woman what he wants, it's not much. It's not much. It's not much. He don't want much. I'm gonna ask you, Jazzy. I'm gonna ask you just, Jazzy, and any unmarried people that's in the chat. Do a man want much from his woman? Do your husband want much from you, Jazzy? Anybody else in the chat? Do your husband want much from you? He don't expect that much from you, right? A man don't go shopping all the time, because he don't need much. And plus, he goes shopping. Guess what? His stuff costs more than some women's stuff. Take the shoes, for instance. How many times has a woman ever went and bought a man some shoes? How many times had a woman with these days they went and bought a man for shoes? I'm gonna say this right. I see the video. See, this is what I say. These modern day women. See, some women these days is with a man so they can say they got a man. I just said it. Here's the purpose of it. I seen the video. This woman bought her son some toys for Christmas. Bought her son some toys for Christmas. But her boyfriend, when mad calls, she didn't buy him a PS5 for Christmas. Guess what? Guess what the guy did start doing? Tearing up her son's toys, and she just sitting there. See, that's what you call a woman just want to be with somebody. And then what you call that guy. You call the guy. I'm gonna call him a little boy because he threw a temper tantrum because he didn't get a PS5 for Christmas. You right about that, Jazzy. That's all. but guess what? That was the man she chose. That's the man she chose. I guarantee you, she didn't put that guy out for telling her son. Guess what? That's a waste of money. That's a stupid tax. That's stupid tax. You sit up there, let that man tap your son's toy because he mad because you didn't give him a PS5. You just sit there recording. Yeah, he looked dumb. He looked childish as hell. But guess what? You look dumb as hell for staying with him. Yeah, you're right. But some of these women these days are with a man, just say they have a man. And some of these men with these women to say they got a woman. They just coexisted. Basically. They just coexisted. I don't want to coexist with you if I can't build with you. I don't want to coexist with you if we can't get along. I don't want to try to coexist with you if we can't sit and talk and communicate. I don't want to coexist with you if you don't if you can't sit down and listen to me. But men always had to sit down and listen to. Some men had to sit down and listen to his woman's problems and be attentive. But how about, I'm gonna ask this question. In this day and age, these modern women, these 3 or 4, would they be able to sit down and listen to a man about his problems? If you think so, if you think so, put a heart emoji in the chat. If you think not, put a fire emoji in the chat. I guarantee you, some of these women these days cannot sit down and listen to a man problem, and they don't want to. I guarantee you, they don't want to. They don't want. They don't want to sit down and listen to the man problem. Like the man do not have no problems. I'm telling something. I'm telling you, modern day women, these 3 or 4. I'm talking these single. And I talking about you, Miss Media. I ain't talking about you, Miss Media. And I talking about you. I'm talking about the ones that don't have their stuff together. Think they shit don't stink. Think they shit don't stink. You got to sit down and listen to your husband, your man's problems. Because guess what? If you don't sit down and listen to your husband's problems, if you don't sit down and listen to him, and you don't cook for him, where you think he's going to go? Where you think he's going to go to get that attention from that you want him to give you? Where is he going to go for that attention that he's not getting for you? Where he going to go for the good heart meal that you're not cooking? Where he going to go if you deprive him of intimacy? Hey, you got to get a grown man. He got to be on a grown man thing. But you got to remember, some of these men out here are still big babies. Big babies. They still big babies. I'm going to say some of them big babies. And some of these women, these modern day women, are little girls. Spoiled rotten. Because some of these men don't lead with their money. Come on up. Oh yeah, you right about that, Jazzy. If that woman is not cooking for her man, if that woman is not cooking for a man, guess what? Somebody else will be. I sent the link to your text, Eve. I sent the link to your text. Yeah, it takes a real man to keep a real woman. It takes a real woman to keep a real man. People don't understand that. People do not understand. These modern day women do not understand that you got to be a real one for a real man to see you. You got to be a real one for a man try to wife you up. You got to be a real one for a man just like you want a real man, just like you want a real man to be a provider, to be a protector, be your lover, to be your everything, to listen to you. Oh, no, I got you.
Okay, hey. Good evening, everybody. Good evening to the chat. Salute to D Troop and 20 East. How you ladies and gentlemen doing tonight? I was just listening in while cooking, and I must say this is a very informative one. A lot of times, a lot of women. Hold on, I think I got the background. A lot of times, a lot of women get upset with me because I'm a boy mom, so I support women understanding their roles and not in a chauvinistic way, but we have a role, just like we are mothers and nurturers, and men should be protectors and providers. We definitely have a role, and sometimes that gets jaded, especially in today's world because sometimes they use the fact of money to decide on who's strong and what's powerful and things like that. So um, this is just a really great bill. I think that the biggest problem for us that we don't understand is the unification, the family, the bonding. It's needed. The head, the arms, the legs all make up the body. And we know that in some cases there might be a one parent home due to, loss or something like that. But for the most part, these people are getting with people, they're making children and they're leaving and they're going other places. And that's a big problem because charity begins at home and then abroad. They just changing different partners, and they're the same person. So they just masking something when they should actually deal with what the issue is and then try to build from there because the children are your legacy and that's the future. That's the products that we need to focus on. And that's a big thing in our community that we don't focus on the two parenting because you need balance, like especially if they're able to be around. I don't understand what man wouldn't be there, and I know that's kind of off topic from what you're saying, but I think that that's the core reason why women act the way that they do, because I've never heard the title strong in front of any other woman but indigenous black women. Like it's always been that black woman strong, black woman strong. Why do we have to be strong? Why do we have to be in the home single? Like why do we need all these things? Because it's such brokenness within our community because people cannot see a way out of the poverty. We cannot eradicate poverty, but we can extract ourselves out. And most of the time the actions that come from are derived from systematic racism and oppression that got us in a predicament that we in, that we just can't be in love because the man is have to provide, and he has to go through so many things and beat down in the world. Then he come home, and then they put the enemy in his home. His helpmate is his enemy, because now she's looking at him for more, and then she's feeling bad about how her life is, because where they're at based on TV and certain standards. Listen, if you're breathing, you're healthy, you have the activity of your limbs, and your mind is working, you're like beating like 70% of people. You understand? So the biggest thing is for us to take accountability. And if we build more parents, if the parents can get past their bullshit and structure a better environment for the children, then the next set of people that have to get together and cohabitate or become married or look at things like that, you need to train the young women to know that they want to be married and they want to become unified with a man. And that's the problem. So I think that in order for us to fix it, we're going to have to go to the youth, because that's the future. So if we instill the right values and morals in them outside of what propaganda says, then we'll have adults that are healthy and trauma free. But that's just I'm gonna go on mute because I'm cooking.
Don't tell them what you're cooking. You might make her hungry. But she's right. And what I'm not speaking. See, I'm just bringing. How shall I say? I'm bringing information, and that's what's going on in our community. And when you got a two-parent household, that makes it even better because it builds up the community. But when you got this person, this female over here saying, I don't need a man, but it got 5 kids by 5 different men, and let's just say one want to be in their child's life and she not let them. I don't know what to say about it. That doesn't mean that's not taking responsibility for their own action by having these kids.
Yeah, but they working in trauma, and the biggest thing is that a lot of men, for our community, we don't not same way we don't seek health care, we don't seek mental health care. And if you thought about everything that we've been through systematically and what they put on you, if I know slavery wasn't at all what they created it to be, but they used that to fearmonger us and to make us think that at some point all of us were enslaved and we had to live this certain type of way. And then we think like, okay, it's no way for us to get out of this. So let us just put our heads down and work these jobs and give them 65 years of our lives and then sit back and collect retirement. And then that's just it. No, we were not put here to become slaves for anyone or working for people. That's not what our goal, that's not what our experience was supposed to be. We are spiritual beings having a human experience. And we allowed them to push capitalism on us, consumerism. Like, this is just a nation about, this is all a business. And they turned your life and family into a business. And you're trying to carve out happiness in the midst of people using you for profit. So the best thing that you can do is it's either you selling or you buying. And if you start to get together with your family and you treat it like a business and not let other people treat it like a business, then you succeed. And you have to deal with the trauma and face the realities that we had the harshest realities. And no one in the sky is coming to save us. We were given every tool and every ability to get where we need to go. If we can become unified and we can understand and learn behaviors and learn things that can actually be applied to us getting out of poverty and creating passive and residual income, having a say-so on what we're eating, and the education of our children. How would you ever send your children to be educated and fed by the very people that are the enemy?
Mm-hmm.
That's insane.
And the key word I've been harping on about 6 or 7 lives that I've been doing is some men and some women in our community is not taking accountability.
Nope.
And we're not taking accountability. I'm going to say it. Who wants to take accountability for what going on in a household? Nobody wants to. Nobody wants to take accountability. That's a 13-letter word.
For changing it, yeah.
If you take accountability, guess what? Once you take accountability and say, "Hey, okay, this what happened right here. This what how me and her did this right here," That's why me and her didn't get along. Whatever. That's how him and I'm speaking in
Yeah,
a
I
female
understand.
term. This how we didn't get along. If that happens, guess what? It started to change the mindset of the adult, the male and the female. They got a child together. Guess what? That child sees. Oh, okay. My parent took accountability. Now they're working together. Now they try to build something for me. Until that
Yeah.
started to happen, until majority of our community are not taking accountability.
Yes, and if you take accountability, you wouldn't walk away from a woman that you had kids with. If you take accountability, you wouldn't walk away from a man that you chose to get with. You guys will figure it out. Outside of someone beating on you and causing you mental abuse, you know, as long as you're not being abused, you should be able to work through it. You know, and a lot of us, a lot of men, you know, they face it the hardest because they can't let their guard down. They can't admit that they need help because they're looked at like that's the worst thing is to see a black man with so many burdens on his back and then not have the ability to just say like, you know, I'm tired, like I don't know, or I need some help, or you know, like you know, I'm confused because it's
Yep.
like like that's the
See,
man. I
let
don't
me
even want to get started. I don't even want to get
go
started.
ahead and get started. Go ahead and get started. Hey, look, I did this just to make them mad. Really, I know what
Yeah,
I
that
did
shit is insane.
there. Cause guess what? Some of the modern 304 these days. Guess what? If a man
Hmm.
start to admit that, they gonna call him either
Well,
broke.
I'm so not hip on this 304 things. What the hell that mean?
What it mean? All they want is money. They want a
Oh,
high value.
304.
Yeah, they want the.
What does the acronym stand for? What is the abbreviation? I don't understand it. I'm just,
It's
oh,
just
okay.
304 is slash modern day women.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, and they gonna call him broke, especially if he don't keep paying
Why
their
the hell I
bill.
thought that it meant HOE? I thought it meant HOE. I was like, does it mean help?
Yeah, basically that's what it means backwards.
Okay, that's what it is. Okay,
Yeah.
that's what I thought it meant.
And then
Hey,
they're
my
gonna call.
sister Monique, I love you. Salute to the chat. We up here cutting up. We talking about these wayward women and these men, like you know. D True coming from the male's perspective. I'm coming from a sort of female perspective, but a more understanding because I'm not a modern woman at all. I don't believe in the views and the stances of modern women. So
Yeah, yeah, and
I'm a more traditional woman. I'm a homemaker. I believe that a woman's role for the most part is supporting her family, the whole, not just your husband, not just your children, but your mother, your father, you know, your brothers, your uncle. I feel like that, you know, that part of us has been removed, and a lot of people gotten selfish. They said lovers of themselves. It'll tell you that if you crack open the word, even though you know I'm not at all into religious, but I know that those books are books for us to learn, and you know we can be edified through. So it's clear there. Like it's totally clear. I can know by the way my body is made that a man is supposed to be the protector and the provider, and that I'm supposed to be the nurturer and the child bearer. Yeah, I understand that.
yeah. Hey, Phoenix Rising, Monique here, my Cali sister. I'm gonna say this right here. Know when I said that, men got to stop leading with their money. That would make it
Right.
bad for the real men out here. That was said, if a man is a man, don't buy her, keep doing this for her, he's broke, right? And then when he open up himself, guess what he is? He's gay.
Yeah, but if you leave with your money, then she gonna fall in love with your hand. If you leave with
Hmm.
your money, she gonna fall in love with your money.
But but
So that
but you
doesn't even
but you know
make any sense.
yeah. But you know when you were talking about when a man opened up to a woman, but
Hmm.
he gonna open up to a real woman. But if he opened up to a woman nowadays, which these some men and women don't take accountability, that's what I said. They gonna call that man gay. Bottom line. Oh, you want to cry
Hmm.
on my shoulder? That's what I say. Men gotta listen to a woman and listen to her problem. And guess what? A woman gotta turn around, especially if that man and woman in love with each other. They gotta listen to each other problem. So men holds their stuff inside so long. Guess what? He gonna walk out that door. He gonna walk out that door.
That's true.
What you gonna do about it? What you gonna do? And then not only that, if I'm not saying a woman should cook and clean all the time, wash clothes all the time. Yeah, he should help around the house.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He should help around the house.
Right.
He should help with the kids. But at the same time, we as a community, somebody got to take accountability. Who's going to take accountability? I will take accountability for my actions. I know he's going to take accountability for hers. I know people in my chat going to take accountability for theirs. But
you're damn right.
Look here, if you don't take accountability for your actions, guess what? You're actually going to get you in trouble. You're actually going to keep you single. You're actually going to keep you not prospering. You're actually
right about that.
Your action without accountability, guess what? Going to keep you from growing, and getting generational wealth. It's just simple as that. I don't care what a doctor at. I just read something from somebody said she was a 10-year expert with relationship. A black woman said she was got 10 years experience with relationships, right? But guess what? She's single.
Well, they always tell you never trust a skinny chef.
So I'm gonna ask you this question.
So how she gonna give relationship advice when she's single? Why she ain't using her own life? Because that shit ain't working.
It ain't working. And I'm asking women in this chat. I'm asking me this question too. I'm asking you this too.
Okay.
Would you go get advice from a single friend about a relationship?
Hell no. Well, what she know about a relationship? She's single. She gonna give me she gonna give me advice on how a single woman would think, and then that's gonna have me single. Hell no.
Mm-hmm. But think about it though. How many people in a relationship go get advice from single men and single women?
Yeah, because they foolish.
They foolish. They real foolish. Mm-hmm. You see what Judge said? Hell no. Because they're gonna keep you single. Why do you think some women are single now? Because guess who they listen to? They single friends. That's another reason. What happened to them? And I'm like this right. I know you don't go out. I don't hardly go nowhere.
Yeah, not me. You know I don't.
Cause I'm like this right. What is a girl trip? I ain't going on no guy trip.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here. That's shit that people that ain't in relationships do. You go on a trip with your children, your siblings. Like going out and turn up for what? You could drink and have a good time right here. I ain't against you and your man and your family. You know, you go out, but I don't need to go. Why would I want to go away with my friends if I'm a family oriented person? That don't make any sense.
But guess what? There's a whole lot of married women go out with their single friends and go on a girl
Well, and
trip.
that's just. I mean, at that time when they go and do that, they ain't married no more. They don't want to be married anymore.
And guess what?
The marriage has become boring to them.
I'm gonna tell you this story right here. This guy had booked an Airbnb for him and his girl for her birthday. She called him or text him. Oh, can I bring along my friend? He's like, he ain't thinking that of it. Okay. Then she takes. What time? He texts her. What time should I pick you up? Oh, we already at the airport. We already gone. Guess what he does? Guess what he does?
What he did?
She said, "Oh, she texted me. Oh, they can't find a reservation." He told her, "Check out your name. Check out your name." Nope. What am I supposed to do? I thought this, and didn't get what he told her. Oh, by the way, you gotta find your own way back because I canceled the plane tickets all the way back too.
What? Dang. He was cold though.
It was cold, but that would have been for him and her. You see what I'm saying? And she went out. See, now that what you call single friend making you single. And guess what? That guy must be. Hey, that was a good guy. Hey, to be thoughtful. And then don't get me wrong. There's some deep men out here. They play these heartless games. They play their heartless game, and they are some deadbeat. They are snappy. And guess what? Some men are not made to be leaders. All men are not made to be leaders. Because if you see a man, this all for the single women that listen, they're gonna listen to that. You see a man, he with a woman, then he comes talk to you while his woman standing there. Why would you want to get with him? I'll wait. then when you get with him, now you crying because he don't cheated on you.
Yep. Well, I'm gonna get him. I gotta get in here. These kids want their food.
Okay. Hey.
Okay. I'm gonna be in the chat. I'm listening. Thank you for having me come up. Salute to 20 East. These children standing here looking at me like they finna jump on me. That's what happens when you are mama and a grandma. So let me go in here and serve these children. Salute to the women in the chat and the men. I hope you guys are having a wonderful Sunday evening over here with 20 East. I'll be in the chat with you guys on loud. Thank you, D-Truth, for having me.
I already know who the leader of the pack is.
You know they standing right here. How you know?
Twin.
She right here. She just walked in here. I got scared. I gotta go. Okay. Talk to you guys later. Much love, everybody.
Miss Chicago, we said your man is not a soulmate. It's the Lord of my kids. And my kids. My man is not just a better head. He's my person. He is supposed to be almost a reflection of you and each other with a strong 80%, and a weak 20%. You're right, Miss Chicago. And what EJ Podcast just said, she right too. Everybody got their own opinion on this right here. But we got to wake up. I'm telling you this right here. I'm telling you this right here. When you in a loving relationship with somebody, when I go out the house, I'm a reflection of my woman, right? When the woman goes out the house, she is a reflection of that man. See, when we both go out the house, we're a reflection of what our house is. But guess what, Jazzy? They want them Pookie and Ray Rays. They want them. So they can see why they want them Pookie and Ray Rays, Jazzy. They think they could change them. You cannot change nobody who do not want to be changed. I don't know. Same thing with me. You can't change a woman if she don't want to be changed. You can't change nobody until they want to be changed. And that's what's wrong with our community today. No accountability, because we always try to change somebody. Who is they? I'm talking about these modern day females. I'm talking about these Pookie and Ray Rays. That's who Phoenix. No matter. Look what it's just like if you want to kick a habit, somebody can talk to you all day long about kicking that habit and tell you what the risk of that habit, whatever. But guess what? They can do all the talking. It's up to you to make that change. It's up to you to make that change. I can't change it for you. All I can do is talk about changing it. But once you in a relationship with somebody else that you in love with, and that person in love with you, you become one as a unit. You become one as a unit. And y'all gotta move like that. See, once you get in a relationship, see, that was something these Pookie and Ray Rays and these modern day female fans realize. Once you get in a relationship, it's a business. But it's just like you got your car. You got your car, right? Your car. See, your car cannot run without gas, right? No matter what you do, you can't run out of gas. Guess what? I ain't talking about the electric cars. I'm talking about the gas cars. You right about that, Jazzy. You can't run a car without gas. Okay, let's keep going. You still can't run a car. You can have the gas if you didn't look at it, you can have you can have full tank of gas. If you ain't got the battery in it, guess what? It ain't going nowhere. You can't crank it up. Oh, check this out. Look at if you got a spark plug, you still can't crank it up. Okay, you got the battery and everything else and the gas, and you still can't crank it up. And check this out. If you don't have a starter, you can have the battery, the spark plug, and the gas. It still ain't gonna start up. Then think about it. If your car don't have no oil in it, oh, it'll start up. It will go somewhere, but guess what's gonna happen? Your motor gonna lock up. Guess what? Hey, you better forget about it. Ain't nothing you can do about it. Guess we're gonna have to go buy a whole new motor for it. See, you got to have all of that for a car to run. The oil, the starter, the spark plug, the battery, the alternator, and gas. They all got to work together to get that car moving. See, that what is a real relationship. That's what you got to have. If you're both working together to build a family nuclear and try to build generational wealth, guess what? It will work. But if one just try to do it, and the other one not doing, they part of the business or doing the relationship, guess what? It's not going to work. It's going to fall apart. It's going to fall apart. Why are we the only community that seem like cannot get along with each other? Why are we the only community that our got a lot of single mothers and deadbeat fathers running around here? Why are we the only community got single mothers, but that a father that want to be in that baby's life don't want that dad to be in that child's life? Why? Can anybody tell me why is that? See, I'm passionate about this. I'm passionate about my community. Because guess what? When both child has both parents in their life, they exceed, they accelerate. They accelerate. They rise up above the cream of the crop. I don't care if dad is in the house or not. If he's around that child and spend time with it, see, that's another problem that I got with some females around here. That's another problem I got with them, especially in our community. If he's not doing this and doing that for you, he can't see his child. You get mad at him because he didn't do this for you. But guess what? Guess what your responsibility is? It's that child. Y'all responsibility is your children. Y'all responsibility is y'all children, especially if y'all not living together. Then if y'all living together, the responsibility of both of y'all for that child's sake. But nobody hear me. Nobody hear me out there. Nobody hear me out there. Nobody want to hear this. Because I guarantee I'm punching somebody in the gut right now. I guarantee I can punch somebody in the gut right now. Body blow with the head shot. I don't care. It's got to be said. We have got so far from being a community and being together. We got so far from being in the household. Our family structure is demolished. Our family structure is demolished. Look at all what you just said. Look at the stuff we put in our kids' bodies. Know why some of these folks respect Tony? You know why some of these folks are putting some of this stuff in their kids, especially some of these single mothers? Some of these single mothers cannot cook. Some of them cannot cook. That's why. That's why they, like I said, if you're not listening to your man, if you're not cooking sometimes for your man, if you're not giving them a little intimacy in a relationship, if you're not letting them spend time with the children and listen to whatever, guess what? That man gonna be gone. Cause all he gonna care about the children after that. And guess what? If that's all he cares about, let him care about it. Let him care for him. But some of these women these days so bitter and angry because the man didn't want them. It's hurting the child. What's up, Armando?
They cooking. It ain't how women cook back in the days, but they cooking, bro. They gonna go to Kroger or Walmart and get you. Hold on, let me finish. Get you a Stouffer's and get your. They get your Stouffer macaroni and cheese or a box of rice, then 5-minute rice, Jiffy cornbread. Man, you will not find a woman today, bro, that know how to make cornbread from scratch, bro. If you do find one, she will be at least 50 and up. But women under 50, they can't tell you firsthand how to make cornbread from scratch. Or bake macaroni and cheese in the oven. Or real mashed potatoes, where you taking the potatoes and peeling them and then mash
them. Boil them and mash them up. Yeah.
Boil them and mash them. They will go get a box of them Idaho potatoes from Kroger, bro, and they will feed that crap to you, bro. That's why so many, if you go to the hospitals and the emergency rooms, so many of these young brothers, younger than us, in their 30s and 40s, coming down with dang freaking colon cancer and stuff, man, because these young new age millennial girls can't cook worth a damn. They refuse to learn how to cook, bro, and they feed their men, their husband, boyfriend, whatever the hell they got. They feed them a whole bunch of garbage. Stouffer's, Hungry Man dinners, frozenness, Zatarain rice and all that crap, man.
Armando, you want to edit that what you said? Let what Frida say. What? Let what Frida say it.
Phoenix.
There is no female under the age of 50 that can tell you word for word how to make a real cornbread from scratch. I'm not talking about Jiffy.
Right.
I'm not talking about Jiffy.
Right. I'm talking about
real cornbread from scratch. Word for word. Can't no female under the age of 50 hit the link and tell you word for word unless they Googling it.
Right. I'm talking about the cornmeal with the baking soda and the flour, all the ingredients.
Hey, man, they don't know nothing about that, bro. They gonna go to Kroger or Walmart and get some damn box of Jiffy. They gonna get some box of Jiffy, or they gonna get a box of that done that cornbread, that 5-minute instant cornbread that they make.
Or they might go to a soul food.
But no, when I said that, Armando, there's some women that's under 50 that had a grandma that knew how to cook cornbread from scratch. They've been sitting under them too.
Bro, let me tell you something. Man, in our generation, bro, they stayed in the kitchen. They learned. Sir. They pick green. Look, man, these young women nowadays, they don't know nothing about picking greens. They don't know nothing about how to clean real collard greens and stuff like that, man. They'll go, and it ain't no knock on them, bro. It's society. I blame society. Because look, bro, you go to Walmart, bro. You go to Walmart, man. They already got the greens packaged. They already got the greens packaged. You could get them either packaged in the frozen section, or you can go get it in the done cans. You can go down the aisle in the canned vegetable aisle. They didn't have all that back in the days. You had to raise. You had to get a garden. You had to plant. I mean, these modern women don't know how to do that, man. They don't know how to plant. They don't know how to plant tomatoes. They don't know how to plant okra and stuff like that. They don't even eat okra. They don't even eat okra, bro. They don't eat okra, man. They probably don't know what the hell okra is. You right. Cauliflower and stuff like that, rutabagas and stuff. They don't know. Young cats are dying early. You notice, man, a lot of these young cats, man, in their 30s and 40s, man, coming down with all kinds of stomach issues, bro. Because these young girls are feeding them a bunch of garbage, bro. They can't damn cook.
Hey, Phoenix. He ain't talking about. Phoenix. He ain't talking about you. I know you probably could cook. Hell, but there's a lot of females that can actually cook. And guess what? They gonna get some of the wrong ingredients too. Some of them can't even follow the instruction. What is a teaspoon? What is a pinch?
Man, they look.
What is a tablespoon?
They go get. Ask them what a heaping cup of milk is. They will not be able to tell you. I'm trying to tell, look, man, and I ain't trying to bash and nothing like that. It's a teachable moment. I'm just pointing out, and I know a lot of people, because I mean, look, man, even my uncle, salute to you, Miss Chicago. Even my uncle was talking about this. He was like, "Yeah, man, I went to the emergency room the other day. It was a whole bunch of young folks up in there, young men up in there. They eating garbage. They not eating right. They are eating garbage, bro. But that's why I feel sorry for this next generation and on this next generation on, bro. They ain't gonna last, bro. It ain't. Look, man. We exterminating ourselves, bro, because our race of women, these younger generations, bro, they cooking garbage and feeding their men a bunch of garbage, and their life expectancy is gonna decrease. It used to be a time a black man would live in his 80s and 90s and went from 80s and 90s to the 70s to the 60s. Now you get they coming down with colon cancer, prostate cancer, all kinds of stomach issues and stuff like that, man. You know what I'm saying? These women can't cook worth a damn. They ain't trying to learn how to damn cook. They put garbage in front of these.
I knew Phoenix knew how to throw down. Because she was thinking us, damn.
I ain't talking about her. I thought she was in our age range. I ain't talking about her.
But I'm gonna read this right here. This really gonna make somebody mad. That's why I put a comment up. She said her grandma was backwood country and cooked off a wooden burning stove. Who know how to cook off a wood burning stove?
Yes, sir.
Man, they will run from a wood burning stove.
Hey,
they wouldn't even know how to fire it up.
Hey, guess what? That cast iron, that big black cast iron, that heavy cast iron grandma used to hit grandpa.
What you make the crackling cornbread in the black cast iron skillet?
You know what would really, really mess a lot of people up? And these young folks up, bro. Let their microwave go out. Let their microwave have a shortage. It's over. It's a wrap. They'll be eating peanut butter and jelly sandwiches.
Or at McDonald's, fast food junkies. Fast food in the microwave.
Man,
that's this generation.
Living off that microwave, bro. They are living off that microwave, bro.
Fast food and microwave. That's this generation.
They don't know how to cook on the top of a stove like we used to, Detroit. Like how we were trained to cook on top of a damn stove, bro.
Ask them to bake a ham.
But you know what? I wish You had that video. I could play that video. Showing what different ingredients, the difference in the food over here that's somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? That frozen, and they were talking about McDonald's too. That was on that list too.
Yeah.
Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Shoot. Look at like I said, if you don't look at this goes to the men too. If you don't listen to your spouse, your significant other that you in love with, if you don't cook, if you don't have sex with them, put it that way, guess what? Where they gonna go? What either one of them partners going? They're going somewhere else to get it, right? They're gonna go somewhere to get a hot meal that from a woman that could cook. They're gonna go to a woman that's gonna listen to them. You see what I'm saying? So
yeah.
Well, the thing is, if y'all have chemistry, if y'all are in love and y'all have chemistry, and this is why I say it's very important I don't knock people for having a preference. You understand what I'm saying? I don't knock people for having a physical preference, because if you're with someone that you are physically attracted to, bro, that sex problem ain't gonna be no issue. The sex gonna come, because if you are with a female, if that female is attracted to you, she ain't gonna keep her hands off of you. That's when you just around the house and you doing something, man, woman come up behind you and just start caressing you, rubbing on your chest and all that, bro. She's into you. But if she's like compromising her normal standards and choosing you, like personality and the fact that you're funny and smart, but she's not physically attracted to you, then that could become an issue later on down the line, bro.
Yeah, but it's like, like I said, with these modern women that we talking about, that's a single, right?
Mm-hmm.
They can have preference, right? But look where their preference at. You see what I'm saying? Look where their preference at.
Yeah. Well, some of them do have high expectations. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them want a guy that's 6'4", 6'5", with a six-pack, with a six-figure job, and and like I said, once again, I'm not knocking that, but just know those type of men can have their pick of any woman. I mean, not just sisters. They can have their pick of just about any white woman, any history. You compete with a lot of women for those type of men. You are competing like hell for those type of men. But but the height thing is something that is genetic, and that's something that ain't nothing a woman can do about how short she is or how tall she is or whatever. It ain't nothing a man can do about how short he is or how tall he is or whatever. But just know this: all women, and I tell brothers this all the time when they talking about, well, women, they want a man that's tall, they want a man that's tall, they want a man. Every woman don't want a tall man. There are some women out there that will settle for an average height man. Every woman don't want no darn 6 foot, 6'7", 6'5" type of dude. They might like to look at a man like that, but that don't necessarily mean they want a man like that, or they want to date a man like that, or marry a man like that. So I'm not knocking a woman for her preference, bro, because you want that woman to be physically attracted to you.
Yeah,
that's but you want her to be physically attracted to you, because trust me, if she ain't phically attracted to you, you're gonna end up like Hunter.
But the thing is, don't know I said that right there, because there's a whole bunch of these modern women, they said, I want, like, if you ain't over 6 feet, whatever. So the man said, I don't want you because you that's say she big, she not big, whatever. They want to get mad. Like, why you talking about why you want her because of her weight? Guess what? A man cannot do nothing about his height.
Well, that's society. That's society. Society has become so PC, so sensitive, you know, and the reality of it is being overweight, being obese is unhealthy. It's unhealthy. And a lot of men, they choose not to be, or they choose not to date or marry women that are overweight because of health issues. Why would you marry someone that may not be around in the next 5 to 10 years?
Not
they
even
may
that.
come down. They may come down. They may come down with heart disease or type. You know, what's the diabetes that'll take you out? Type B, type 2.
Yeah. But I'm not just saying. I'm not just saying.
All kinds of stomach issues or whatever, huh?
I'm not just saying. Oh, I did not just saying obese, and like I'm like this right here. This man did this right here because these females kept saying, "Oh, one man 6 feet." Okay, step on the scale. See how much you weigh. And guess what? They want to step on.
The thing is, I don't waste my time with that tit for tat thing. All right, I advise any. Hold on, let me lay in the plane. I advise any single brother. All right, if you run into a woman or you out on a blind date or whatever, you meet up with a woman, and a woman, and you know one thing I like about a lot of sisters, they will be honest with you and tell you straight up they don't like you. They ain't finna pretend. Man, these other race of women, man, they'll sit there and have a little hidden agenda.
You talking about the old? You talking about the one for our generation or this new modern era?
Well, I'll say the ones I've encountered.
Yeah,
I say the ones I've encountered. They will be straight up honest with you. It could be brutally honest, but they'll be straight up and honest with you and tell you, look, I'm not feeling you. If they put you in the friend zone and they ain't trying to get physical with you, or they're not trying to be in a setting where it's just you and them and it is just on a friend tip, they're not physically attracted to you.
Yeah, that's
one way of knowing it. If the woman straight up tells you, you know, you under 6 foot, and she tells you, well, I prefer men that's 6 foot and older. I mean, just, you know, all right, well, you know, just be you know, you're gonna be cool. That's gonna be your home girl.
Yeah,
because she's not gonna be physically attracted to you, and just why waste your time? Well, jump on the scale. Well, for what?
But
what's the purpose of that? You feel what I'm saying, Tony?
Yeah, I know what you're saying. But think about it, wasn't a guy. It was a guy doing the street interviews, right? And he was trying to make a point, like y'all want a guy that said y'all don't want a man to have a preference. His point was y'all don't want a man to have a preference, but y'all can have a preference. You see what I'm saying,
brother? That's life. Let me explain something to you. The difference between men and women when it comes to sex, you know what it is? Do you know what the difference it is when it comes to sex in the bedroom between men and women? It's a big difference. Do you know what that is?
Go ahead and explain it.
Okay. Women have sex with the men that they want to have sex with. Men, we can only have sex with the women that will allow us to have sex with them. Meaning that women are the gatekeepers when it comes to sex. They tell you when, how, what time, what positions, how many rounds, where, how long, if it's 2 months, 3 months, 6 months, they decide that.
But
so that's why I don't get bent out of shape when a woman comes with preferences, bro. Because
hold on, you hear what hold on.
They are the gatekeepers
but hold on,
of sex, bro. They are.
But you didn't get what I said though. They want to get mad when a man got a preference. You see what I'm saying? They say, "Oh, a man can have a preference of who they choose." They want to get mad about it. You didn't understand that part, did you?
No, I understood it.
See,
And
think back, and look, I'm tell this right here. I'm tell you the story right here. Right here, I seen this right here. This woman had a 6 feet some man in a bed. He called an ex over there who was 5 foot something to get beat up. But guess who got that butt whoop? He put that 6 foot guy butt, and she was shocked. So you see what I'm saying? Height and weight and all that stuff. It doesn't matter.
Nobody cares. Look, D-Truth, that ain't got nothing to do with no 5 foot man whooping no 6. That ain't got nothing to do with the subject at hand. Yes, I've seen, bro. I remember one day we was in the school cafeteria, bro. Two of my teammates, man. One was like 5'8", and the other dude, I know he was well over like 6'2", 6'3". The 5 dude whooped his ass. Look how many dudes that was bigger and taller than Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson was what 5'10", 5'11", and was knocking out dudes that was knocked out Frank Bruno. Frank Bruno was what 6'7", 6'8".
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is, listen, hold on. What I'm saying is, bro. What I'm saying is, every woman don't give a damn about height. Every woman don't give a damn about height. So if one woman tell you, if one woman disses you because you are telling you that you're too short for her, and move on to the next. Yeah. There's gonna be a woman that will appreciate you and love you for you and like you for whatever your height is.
Yeah, but I know what they thinking about.
Yeah, well, I ain't never been self-conscious about my height, man. I'm 5'11", man. I wish, I used to be a time, man. All I did was wear Timbs. I wore Timbs in the wintertime. I still wear Timbs in the wintertime. But I will also wear them in the summertime because when I put some Timbs on, I'm officially right at 6 foot.
Yeah, but what I was saying was, they at the delusion that some women at delusion, cause they got a man 6 feet or better, they can protect them better. That's a delusion of the whole situation. That's why I'm trying to get people to see. It's a delusion. You see what I'm saying?
No, it ain't about protection, man. If Eve was still up here, she would tell women. Okay, it's just like certain things that we like about a woman. We love a woman with pretty legs. We love a woman with beautiful eyes. Beautiful eyes, pretty legs. Most of us black men, we like ass. We love a female with a nice round booty on her. Well, women have their certain preference. They, number one, they prefer a man to be tall. Because tall height, it presents power. It presents power. Another preference I hear that most women say they like a man with broad shoulders. A man with broad shoulders, a man that's tall, it just seems manly. Another thing they like a man with no stomach or six pack. That's another thing I hear them say. And then some of them say deep voice. Now you got some that like the baritone voice, and you got some that don't really matter. But the one thing that's at the top of the list, if we were playing Family Feud, and we had a category, most women's preference, physical preference of a man, I guarantee you, height would be number one. It is, man. And that's with every nationality of women. Every nationality of women. Even though you see Asian women, most Asian women marry other Asian men, but they will try to pick the tallest Asian man that they can find to marry. I mean, it's just the nature of the beast. Salute to you, Gabe. Salute to you. It's just the nature of the beast, man. It's just how it is, bro.
But I know what you're saying. I'm not finna defend the woman. I ain't gonna let you defend the woman either. I'll tell you why.
I'm not defending no woman. What I'm trying to tell you is, let me finish. That's what I'm saying. You don't let folks finish. What I'm trying to tell you is, no, but you saying I'm defending. I'm not defending them. When I'm trying, you know, I'm the last person that'll sit up here and defend a woman. I hold everybody accountable. What I'm trying to tell you is, bro, you can't get bent out of shape because a woman has a preference.
But hold on.
Everybody got preference, bro.
But hold on.
Everybody got preference.
But hold on. But they can get bent out of shape for a man having preference.
Most of them women you talking about, bro, are narcissists, crazy ass women. Them type of women you talking about, you stay the hell away from them anyway. But I've had a lot of women that approach me. They weren't my type. They were not my preference. And I nicely told them in a nice way why I wasn't interested. And they didn't nut up on me like that.
Look, I'm not different.
They didn't nut up on me like that.
No, we're not talking about the women around I. We talking about the modern day.
But to modern old age, it don't damn matter, bro. Modern old age.
First thing come out of the modern day women's mouth is, I want man to make 6 figures or better at 6 feet.
Them okay? Well, the thing
that's what I'm talking about right there.
But what I'm trying to tell, all of them don't think like that, brother. All of them don't think like that. I see a lot. Let me tell you something, bro. I see a lot of nice looking young sisters dating young brothers that are not making no 6 figures, that are not 6 feet. I see it all the time. At the mall, they walk in holding hands. And from the looks of both of them, neither one of them are rich. Neither one of them are making 6 figures. Both of them are under damn 6 foot. All right, so that don't apply to everybody. See them women you talking about, bro? You can't harp on them. You move on to the next one that will accept you for who you are.
I know that. But I'm saying, I'm not giving them no pass because I'm looking at right here. I'm looking at this right here. The man been beat on for so damn long. They've been beat down black men been beat down for so damn long by so many damn women. See what I'm saying? And men starting to get tired of it. That's why some of these black women are still single today. They tired of it.
But you know what I'll tell the men? Find you a woman that's more in your lane. One thing about me that's different from a lot of men, bro. One thing about me, all right, I know I'm 5'11". If I was single, number one, I know I'm 5'11". I ain't making no 6 figures. Okay. All right. If I was single, I'm not making no 6 figures. I'm not over 6 foot. I'm just 5'11". I'm not finna go looking for no female that's a 9 or a 10. You understand what I'm saying? I know my lane. You got some dudes that's like 5'5", 5'4", fat as hell, look like creature from outer space, and they go trying to step to a female that look like Glorilla or Angel Reese or somebody like that. But I mean, come on, bro. They're just like somebody that know damn well they can't drive worth a damn, trying to goddamn go hop in a Porsche and drive down 75 in a damn Porsche, knowing damn well they can barely handle a Honda. Come on now.
I'm saying this.
You also have to be honest with yourself too. You also have to be honest with yourself. There are some women, a lot of women got to be honest with themselves. These women that's demanding a man that's 6'3" and making 6 figures and got this and got this and got that. How you gonna demand something like that when you looking like Don Sherry Shepherd? Come on now. Them type of men Them type of men, they want women that are gym rats. They want women that run. You know them women, man, that get up at 6 o'clock in the morning, jogging around the subdivision, and then they come home, drink one of them green smoothies. And then they come home and do about 100 crunches, and then they go into the gym at 12 and stuff. They want women like that. Them women, when they put on a body dress, they boom, boom, bang. If that ain't you, then you shouldn't be, your expectations shouldn't be that high. You know what I'm saying? Same thing go for the men. Same thing go for the men.
Hey, C Viper, grateful and
salute to you, grateful C Viper. If you run around here, if you like 5'6", 5'7",
hey, babes,
with a pot belly,
grateful.
You run around here 5'6", 5'7", 5'5" with a pot belly and your face jacked up, and you making under $15 an hour. Why the hell would you go try to step to a female that look like Angel Reese, or step to a female that look like Glorilla? Come on now. You setting yourself up for failure. We men and women, single men and women, need to be freaking honest with them damn selves.
That's a fact.
They need to be honest with themselves.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you this right here.
Quit reaching for the damn stars.
I'm telling you this right here. I don't care the man 6 feet under, whatever he doing. Sometimes it ain't all about that. And sometimes that man got a doggone good goddamn talk game. She just fall for
it. We had, bro. Did you hear your Kimmy when she was on the panel?
Yeah.
Did you hear? That's coming from a woman.
It came from a woman. She told the truth that day, boy. She said it all out there in the raw.
Look, bro. If you look like Larry Holmes in the face, if you look like Larry Holmes in the face, okay, they don't give a damn how funny you are. They don't give a damn how funny you are. You could be funny. You could be, guess what? Friend zone. Your ass gonna be in the friend zone.
Always.
Look here. Look. I don't care. Look at Flavor Flav, right? She said, no matter what kind of how much money, but these days, guess what? That money talk.
Man, Flavor Flav was a damn celebrity, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
Come on now.
I'm saying, look, a man can go, an ugly man gonna get paid right now and have $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 in the pocket. No, he got a bill to pay. Go out there and flash it. She see how he dressed, whatever. He got that top game. Where's she going?
If he got money,
let
me tell you something. Most ugly dudes, they have pulled badass women, bro. They either playing sports, or they got a recording deal, or they a doctor or lawyer,
or selling drugs,
or they slinging rocks.
There you go.
Damn right. You know what I'm saying? Or selling drugs. Salute to you, Miss V. Cooks.
Miss V. Cook.
I mean, come on. I'm not finna sit. I'm not finna sit. Hold up. I'm not finna sit up here and sell men no pipe dreams. Okay, no pipe dreams. Can I finish, please? I'm not finna sit up here and sell men no pipe dreams and say, well, you can be 5'7" and you can be ugly. As long as you got a good personality and you're funny, you can go pull a dime like Angel Reese. You could go pull a Glorilla. You could go pull a woman on that level. Man, please.
But
it don't work like that in the real world.
I'm tell you something. That's so men don't think Angel Reese Glorilla is females you go in lane or 10. You see what I'm saying?
I was just using them for an example. There's some women walking around the ATL that's not famous, that don't want to be famous, that are straight up dimes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. I mean, I'm just using the ones that I know as an example. What the point I'm trying to make is, bro. The point I'm trying to make is, when a woman straight up tells you you are not her type, or you are not her type, she's appreciate that. Appreciate her honesty of telling you up front, listen, you're not my type physically. Maybe we can be friends. So the thought of you getting with her or clapping the cheeks or whatever, erase that. With the minute she says, I prefer men 6 feet or taller, erase the thought out of you and her being together.
Okay.
Not a type.
Okay. Let's reverse that. So let's tell the same thing to women. When a man said you not his type, don't get mad because he said, hey, you don't weigh enough, you not his type. Don't get mad when he said you not his type. You see what I'm saying?
Can I say something to that? Most women don't get mad.
Oh, yes, they do.
Hold on. I don't know what type of women you've been running into. I don't know what type of women you've been running into because hold up. Most women, they have this attitude like they're the prize, and ain't nothing wrong with that. I like a confident woman. Most women, they feel like they're the prize. So if you straight up and you honestly tell them you don't want them or you don't, they're not your preference. They're gonna 9 to my 10. They're gonna go on with their business. They're gonna move. They ain't gonna bother you. Where most men mess up at is they'll find a female that ain't usually their type, but they got something. They got some type of resources or whatever that they can use, and that man to go and play a role with that and try to take one for the team just to get something out of her. That's when you mess up at. That's where you mess up at.
But I'm gonna tell you something. The one that you got there's something else that men and women gotta be careful. Cause when a man sometimes tells a woman, "Oh, I don't want you're not my type," and let down easy. So she sees him with another woman, she want to get mad. You see what I'm saying? So it's a double-edged sword either way it go. You see what I'm saying? It's a double-edged sword. So
that only happens if you played games with that woman and you made her feel that y'all had a chance to be together with her. If you just straight up, look, I'm not interested. Because there have been some females that approach me and I'm not interested. We can be friends, yada, yada, yada. And I didn't have no problems. They didn't go. The only times that I was stalked was when I played games with the female and I sold her a pipe dream. 2 times I was stalked. Both times I sold them a pipe dream and telling them a whole bunch of lies and filling their head with a whole bunch of BS and lies. I played mind games with them and they stalked me. And I deserved it.
Yeah.
Because I played mind games with them.
Yeah.
Which was wrong.
Yeah, that way. But yet sometimes you don't have to play mind games. See, some women play mind games with their doggone self. See what I'm saying?
Bro, you run to some psycho ass women in. I ain't most women I know, bro. If a man,
we're not talking about most of the women we talk about these modern day women. Stop using the old women. Let's stop using these old the women that we grew up with that's in their 40s and down, bro. 40s and up, bro. Let's stop using them.
Man, I interact with younger women. I got young females in my family. Young females that's family. Right. That's a family member of a friends of mine. And I remember bro. I was at a cookout one time, and this beautiful young girl, like in her 20s, wanted to holler at one of my nephews, and he rejected her. And she was like, "Okay," and she went on about her business.
Okay, but you can't make it seem like you can't make it seem like there ain't no women like that don't have to go through.
That's very few and far, bro. Most females, bro, they not gonna waste no time. If a man is straight up and honest off the top, look, I'm not interested. Look, I got somebody. Look, I'm married. If you straight up and honest off the top with them, bro. Yes, do you have some deranged psycho fools out here? Yes, you do. Yes, you that won't take no for an answer. Yes, Lord. There are some psycho deranged idiots out here that don't take no for an answer. But that's a minority, my brother.
But
that's a minority.
But I'm trying
in a minority.
but I'm trying to get you not to put it out there that women, some women, majority of the women will walk away. You know what I'm saying?
Now I would never put that out there, bro, because there are some women out there. There are some women out there that just, most of them, most people, men and women, that don't take no for an answer, or they get bent out of shape when somebody reject them. They're narcissists. They're narcissists. They feel entitled, or they've never been told no before in their life. I tell you, the worst ones are the fine women, the fine ass women who dudes have fell to their feet and just melted when they walked in the room. Then there was that one dude that was like, man, who are you? Well, and to be honest with you, bro, look, I be trying to tell my nephew, look, bro, go walk in the club, and if you see a group of females, the baddest one, walk past her and go to one of her friends that don't look as good as the bad one, and see what happens.
Yeah. You gonna stir up some feelings in the boy.
You're damn right, bro. She gonna come after you. The bad one is gonna come after you, because she gonna be like, wait a minute now, how dare you? You see me here? You see me here in this dress? You see me here in these heels? And you going for her, even though that's one of her best friends, one of her homegirl. But women, females size each other up. It could be 5 of them that hang together. They girlfriends, they hang together. But they all know who's the baddest chick in the group, and who and they rank each other.
Right.
They know who they rank each other.
Behind each other back. See, and that's one thing with the some
Gabe say I saw how to do it.
I did that in real life, bro.
For real
life, a couple of times, bro.
But
before that movie even came out.
Yeah, for real.
But we as a community, right, and men and women as fathers, mothers, uncles, aunt, grandmother, grandfathers, whoever, cousin, male cousin, female cousin, we got to teach our younger generation. You know what I'm saying? We got to teach them. You know what I'm saying? And we got to teach them. But before we teach them, guess what we got to do? That big 13-letter word, accountability.
And well, the thing about that is, and that's another difference between men and women. Because one thing about us men, we will hold each other accountable. Like if let's just say hindsight, there's just an example. All right, hindsight. if I'm around and you and your girl having words and you go off the deep end and you know, like yelling at her and stuff like that, I'm gonna pull you over to the side and check you. You know what I'm saying? Men will do that to each other. Men will hold each other accountable. We'll be like, man, like my cousin, man. You know my cousin, man. I'm like, man, look, dog, I don't see how you cheat on your wife, man. You got your beautiful wife, man. Why you do that? See, us men, we do stuff like that. Women, they sitting there high-fiving each other. Girl, get your bag. F that nigga. Get your body. They sitting there hyping the girl up to cheat on their man. They waving the pom-pom. Yeah, girl. Yeah, play. Take that nigga for what he got. Yeah. They sitting there cheerleading them. They don't hold each other accountable. They don't. And when like and then when the girl get caught cheating by her husband or by her dude, and then she go and tell her friends, guess what her friends gonna tell you? Girl, well, it's his fault. He neglected you. What did he do? He must have neglected you, girl. Oh, he must have not been putting it down in the bedroom. He must not have been spending time with you. They will find a reason. They will find a reason to make the girl feel good and twist it and flip it and blame it on the damn dude. Women don't hold each other accountable, bro.
Mm-hmm.
They don't.
Hey, together.
In between men and women.
Oh, she been
They don't
listening.
hold each other accountable.
Yeah.
Oh, there her is.
But I tell
I
you,
get,
though,
I get together. 2 snaps. What's up, Bookie?
but I tell you,
Hey, Gabe, you right though, baby girl. You right.
Then they'll come and their girl just move in with me. You don't need him. Then they'll drive the girl back to the house and help her pack her stuff and leave up out your house. But here's the kicker.
Girlfriend going to do.
One of them friends gonna be in your bedroom in the
Yes,
next.
sir. Yes, sir.
You gonna get a smash.
Yes, sir.
One of her friends, bro.
Yes, sir.
You know why? Because one thing females do.
They talk too much.
They talk if the
dangling is good, they talk too much.
If the dick is good, they ain't hold water. They gonna go and tell their friends how good it is to positions you. How many times she came, how many times she squirted, how many where all y'all screwed at. She gonna tell that word for word, and that friend gonna be thinking about it every time y'all at a cookout together. That friend gonna be looking at you, and she gonna be thinking. She gonna be replaying everything her friend told her. Your performance in the bedroom, bro. I'm telling you, man.
I'm telling you this right. But a real man, a real man like me and you, guess what? If a woman did that to us, right? And she came and packed her stuff, guess what? Okay, bye, see you. But guess what? We're gonna run our business.
Yeah, look, one thing about me, I've always been like this. I'm not gonna keep a woman that don't want to be kept. You want to leave. Even when, you know what, Tony, even when, if I effed up, if I was the one that effed up.
Right.
And you say, okay, I'm breaking up with you. We done. Okay, yeah, I was wrong. One thing about me, I hold myself accountable. If I'm wrong and I did something wrong and I cheated and I got caught and you decide to break up and leave me, I'm not finna hold you or keep you from leaving, stop you from leaving. I'm like, okay, I deserve to be alone. You're right. You're right.
I'm telling you. And even if a friend try to double back and try to get with me, guess what? I ain't gonna get with you. Hell, because you know what I'm thinking. Okay, she put this shit in the head. So you can go. Hey, you stay with her. You see what I'm saying? I ain't finna get with you. Because guess what? I'm finna be about my business. And that's a real man. You see what I'm saying? That's a real man. Be about his business and evaluate his life again. And guess what?
I would never do that either. And there has been times where I have broken up with a female, where me and the female broke up, and then her friend tried to step to me, and I never went there. Friend, I had friend, family members, sisters, mothers, okay, but I never crossed that line, because one thing about it, and one thing I've learned, you never burn a bridge that one day you may have to walk across again.
Yep, absolutely.
All of them, darn near every last one of my exes that are still living. A couple of them passed away during the pandemic, but most of my exes, man, you know, even some of the one that I just smashed or whatever, you know what I'm saying? I run into them or whatever, man. Ain't no bad blood, no hard feelings, or no nothing. For real. But I will say this, though. Man. This narrative about a man and a woman can just be friends and only friends. That will only work long distance. If y'all in a situation where y'all live in different parts of the country or whatever, it only can work like that. But if y'all live in the same city and y'all are both single and y'all are friends, that ain't gonna work, because guess what? If she ain't got no man, here's where the problem come in at. If she ain't got no man and you around and you ain't got no woman, she gonna have needs. And you the only person that she feel comfortable enough that can meet them needs for her. Meaning a shoulder to cry on. Somebody you gonna end up spending time with her. Y'all gonna be doing movie nights. Y'all gonna be going to the movies. It's gonna be like you're gonna be playing the role of her man anyway.
Yeah, now it becomes friends with benefit.
Yeah. So
guess what?
Hey,
guess what? Hey, you know, you see that
I
was
sang that Grateful. I was singing that, and y'all didn't hear me. I was singing "Don't Go Chasing Waterfalls." That's what y'all was talking about. The song.
Yes, sir.
Hey, guess what? Hey, guess what? And that's the one she put in the friend zone. Guess she gonna go to him. Guess what? Hey, he gonna get something then. He gonna get something then.
If right.
Hey,
if she's attracted to you, bro.
Right.
Let me tell you something, bro. A woman ain't finna lay down with you if she ain't physically attracted to you unless you got something that she can use or need or whatever. Oh man.
Hey, guess what? Again, she don't have a hard time. If she talk to you all the time, guess what? What that usually lead to? It don't matter if she's attracted. Guess what? She wanted it at the time. You see what I'm saying?
Man.
Hey, get what? Oh. She might say, "Oh, it was a mistake to sleep with her." But
you know what she'll do. You know what'll happen. You'll be the one that your shoulder to cry. If she's not attracted to you, if she think you ugly, but you a good friend and you funny, you make her feel good, and you a real good friend to her, she'll come over there and talk. Y'all are watching movies or whatever. But guess what? When she get that itch that needs to be scratched, she gonna get one of her homegirls to hook her up with a dude that just come and lay some pipe to her. That was I'm telling you, man.
Not necessarily. Cause I'm taking.
Tony, we better tell him, man.
Hey. Sometimes the truth be scaring me, man, cause he be dealing with some psycho chicks. Like I was like,
it ain't psycho. It ain't psycho, but y'all don't want to see it. See, y'all want to see y'all point, but y'all don't want to see my point. It ain't like I can see y'all point, right? I can see y'all point, but at the same time, if that friend she called ain't there and she can't get to no other man, guess who she gonna go to?
She gonna go home and get that dildo.
No, she
I'll just say that. She gonna go that bro.
That's what she gonna do, bro. Hey, bro.
Guess what?
Or this what she'll probably do, bro. I'm gonna tell you another. I'm gonna tell you something else they'll do too. Okay, so if all else fail, and let's just say you catch them in a desperate moment and they get a little weak, all right, what they're gonna do is they're gonna shove your head down there by that coochie.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna let you eat. They're gonna make damn sure that they catch your orgasm while you eating them, and then after that you ain't getting it. They're gonna come up with some kind of reason. They're gonna remember no means no now. They're gonna come up with a reason. They're gonna like, well, you know what? This ain't right. This ain't right. We can't mess up the friendship.
Hey, that sounds very good. That sounds very good. That sounds very good.
But you know they got that ate that coochie. They got an orgasm, bro. I'm trying to tell you, man.
I'm gonna ask you a question. How many times have you did that and the girl told you not to, she don't want to do it? I should call it. How many times have a girl told you not go there? I should call her, and she ain't want none. How many times have you been told that? She gonna want it.
Look, stuff like that don't apply to me. Stuff like that don't apply to me, bro. Cause one thing bro. I ain't never. Look, when I was single, bro, it was rare that I was told no anyway, and I don't remember being put in no friend zone. A lot of time I put myself in the friend zone.
but you got to understand. But guess who? Hey, guess what? That fit zone really to me. Hey, oh, you just my backup. If that ain't going right, guess what? He's still gonna get a chance to hit. It might be a while, but he's still gonna get the hit. You see what I'm saying? You can't say he ain't.
Bro, you gonna get the lick, but you ain't gonna get the hit.
Oh, he gonna get the hit. He gonna get the hit. Cause look, one thing y'all fail to realize. With all them other things there, guess what? What her last result, when she get through, she gonna fall back on him. And guess what? She gonna wind up bed with him. He gonna get the hit. Guess what? It's all over then. Then she gonna find out what she was really missing in the bedroom. So hey, I'm just calling like I see it.
That only work. That type of ending only happens on Tubi, bro. Not in real life.
Oh yeah, it happens in real life. Oh, it happens in real life.
It sounds good.
But hold on.
Sounds good.
So what? You said
it really does, though.
So you said it don't happen? You said it don't happen? You said it don't happen.
I wouldn't know, man. I wouldn't know, man. But look, I wouldn't know because back when I was single in my prime, bro, back when I was last time I was single, man, I was in my 30s, man. And look, I was HBK. I was a heartbreak kid, bro. So I didn't have them issues.
But I'm saying,
I didn't have them
I'm saying, I'm not finna paint one side. Hey, I'm not finna paint one side of the board this way and not paint the other side. You see what I'm saying? So look here, cause we don't know how a female gonna react with a.
But you know what? But you know what though, man? Hey. You know, like Wesley Snipes said in White Men Can't Jump, bro. Hey, everybody hit the lottery at one point. Anybody can hit the lottery. You know what I'm saying? So hey, it could be possible. Once in the blue moon, you know.
It happens more often than you think.
Man, please.
Come on. Look, how many look here. Are you gonna go tell anybody you hit an ugly girl?
Without what now?
Go tell somebody you hit an ugly girl if you did. Would you go tell anybody?
Man, men and women are different.
No,
a man will smash. You look, bro. A man will smash an ugly female if he get drunk enough, man. But a female, bro, they very finicky about who they lay down with, bro.
But hold on.
They very finicky, bro. When it come to looks, when it come to looks, bro, women are very, very finicky, bro. I'm talking about laying down with you for nothing. You know what I'm saying? You better be getting hold on. You better be up for an NFL contract. Or getting ready to drop a goddamn album, bro. Or you better be a lawyer somewhere at some firm, or you better be a doctor or something. You better be something with some kind of 6-figure or 7-figure resource.
You didn't hear what I said.
She ain't finna lay down. Put it like this, bro. She ain't finna lay down. She ain't finna look. Ain't no woman a baddie. I'm gonna say a baddie.
What do you say a baddie? What do you consider a baddie?
A baddie ain't finna lay down with no ugly ass nigga, bro, for nothing. And let him hit that coochie. I'm just keeping it 100, man. I ain't finna sit. Look, anybody that's ghost watching.
But you hold on.
Armando ain't finna sell you them pipe dreams. I ain't finna sell you them pipe dreams.
Hey, Tony. You know, Tony. Did you know he skirted around the question I asked him?
Mm-hmm.
You know he skirted around the question I asked him. I didn't ask for all the explanation. The question was.
I answered that damn question.
No, you didn't.
I said a dude. Tony understood what I was saying. Tony understood what I said. A dude. Why you think most men are dogs, bro? A man would more than likely smash an ugly female, but a badass female, bro, ain't finna lay down with no ugly ass nigga if he ain't got nothing.
Yeah, you gotta have
bro. Look. She even go lay down with a broke motherfucker either. I don't care how good it look. Look. Look at him.
Have you heard of Phaedra and Apollo? Phaedra and Apollo. Phaedra, bro. Phaedra was a dumb man. Look, bro. Phaedra was a partner at a law firm, at one of the biggest law firms here in the ATL. Paulo was broke, fresh out of the damn pen, but he was a pretty boy. Not only did he smash her, bro, she married him.
Mm-hmm.
Because he was a pretty boy. Dude.
But the thing is, look at him. Money. You see what I'm saying? Look.
He didn't have no money, bro. He was broke. He just got out the pen.
But
he didn't have no damn money. He didn't have no money on his book.
So you taking it back to people 40 and up. See what I'm saying? 35 and up or something, like 40 and up. You see what I'm saying? That's what I ain't talking about.
Bro. Kimmy broke it down to you when she was on the panel, bro.
She sure did.
As a woman. And if a woman break it down to you and tell you that, bro, I'm a man telling you. I know, bro.
But hold on. I'm just asking you a question. Is she a modern day 304? No, she's not. No, she's not.
Oh, well, I will say this. I'm out enough where I see a lot of young couples, a lot of young folks. I go to the mall with my daughter. You know what I'm saying? We go out to places where a lot of young folks hang out at. She love cookout. We go to cookout. We'll sit out the cookout and eat ice cream together, me and my daughter. Bruh, I don't see no young girls with no ugly dudes, bruh. Most of the young females I see, bro, they with dudes on their level, appearance-wise.
But
so I said to say this, bro. These young girls are more pickier than the ones from our generation.
I'll tell you,
I'm trying to tell you now.
They're
way more pickier, bro. They more pickier in this generation. Better tell them, Tony.
No. I'm telling you what
they are, bro.
I'll tell you
why. Together just said it in the chat. Read what Together said.
and that's man, bro. And the thing about it is, and you know, yeah, D-Truth, yeah, Yukimi might be probably like 10 years younger than us. So, but the thing about it is, bro, she has a daughter. She has a daughter. She has two daughters in their 20s.
But but what that you fail to realize,
you know what I'm saying? So ain't nobody can tell you want to be right so bad, bro. You want to be right so bad, bro.
But you fail to realize,
right so bad.
What you fail to realize is how the kids were brought up too. Some of these young ones that you see.
Why ain't nothing wrong with? Hey, you know what your problem is. You
okay, like I said.
Hold up. Hold up. You think no. You think it's a bad thing for a woman to have a preference about a man?
No.
I think differently. Hold up, yes, you do. Yes, you do. I think differently. I feel like a woman has the right. Hold up. I feel like a woman has the right to date a man, to date and choose her mate how she feels. If she want a man that's 6 feet and above, that's her damn business. If she want a man with a 6-pack, that's her damn business. If she want a man with if that's her preference, that's her damn preference, bro. I ain't finna lose sleep. Over no damn what a woman preference is, bro.
But hold on.
Dude, it's counterproductive.
No,
move on to the next.
But
find you one that will want you for you.
But this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying right here. But why? See, you talking about what a woman preference? I ain't worried. I don't care what the woman preference is. What I'll be mad about because of some of these women. These damn women. I'm gonna laugh and move on to the next female, bro. You know why? Because I'm confident. Because when I was single, I had that swag and that confidence, bro, where I could pull. If I'm told no by one female, guess what? I could pull the next 5 to 10, bro. I had that swag mentality, bro. Hello,
I ain't gonna sit there and get mad because a woman got a preference.
Hello, you didn't let me finish my statement before you jumped in. You jumped in the water.
I heard enough. I heard enough, bro. Go ahead.
Let me finish. So every time we had this, somebody had discussion. Oh, a woman can have this. A woman can have this preference right here. But soon a man said he got a preference. Oh, the woman this woman. Damn, a man can have his damn preference too. That's all I'm saying. Don't get mad when a man got a preference. Say, I want this damn female. Cause this right here, and people want to get mad about it. And nobody want to call that shit out. And I called it out tonight.
Why are you calling anything out of a woman because a woman has a preference?
No, I'm calling it out because women get mad because when a man said, I don't want you because of this right here, when a man don't want a woman, nobody want to call the woman out for.
Has that ever happened to you?
It don't matter. It happens.
I'm just saying that ever happened to you.
It happens.
Has it ever happened to you?
It don't matter. Look, you know what?
If you say it don't matter,
have you ever rejected a female and the female got mad and cussed you out? Has that ever happened to you in your life?
Think about it. You not see why you ask that question. Why you ask that question?
Because I'm just saying, why you speak on something if you never experienced? I speak on experience.
But thing is, it happens.
When I talk about love relationship, I speak from experience. I don't speak on anything that I've never experienced. But it ain't never happened to you. It's never happened to you.
But you can't say it don't.
So you wouldn't know. You wouldn't know. That's all I'm saying. You wouldn't know.
But hold on. So you said a man can't have his own damn preference? That's what you're saying?
A man can't have their preference. A man can't have their preference.
That's what I'm saying. Why people won't get mad every time a man say, I don't want this woman because she decided this, she this right here. Why people want to get mad about that?
Me personally, bro, that ain't never happened to me. So I can't relate. I can't relate. That's never happened to me. Anytime, because one thing about me, I don't BS nobody because I don't want nobody BSing me. So anytime a female that I didn't think that was on my level or that I was not attracted to, if they was trying to shoot their shot, I would immediately shoot them down in a nice way, in a nice, friendly, pleasant way. I wouldn't be ugly with it. Now, what that dude did, when that dude, whoever that dude was, that was doing the show or whatever, sitting there talking about get on the scale, that's being ugly. That's being ugly and childish.
No, it's not.
That's being ugly and childish. He was doing a damn tit for tat. Hold up, he was doing a damn tit for tat. He was doing a damn tit for tat because the damn girl told him that she didn't like short.
No. It was proving a point. It was proving
that ain't proving no point. How childish you can be.
Whoa, hold on. What point was you trying to prove the truth? In fact naming a sister, telling her to get on the scale. What kind of point was he doing?
That's fat shaming. That's fat shaming to me, man. That's not right. That's not right. That's disrespectful right there. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that to nobody, to no female or no male.
But thing is, we get all so big out of shape about females got it right. They got their preference and all that stuff. But when a male has his preferences, whatever, nobody want to get bitch out of shape. Cause look, when he said, I understand women got their preference. They want a man 6 feet, whatever. Just make this way. We understand that.
Let them have that.
Yeah, but at the same time, knowing he said that, he's like, will you step on the scale? And guess what? Them women on the street, he was doing a street interview. Them women on the street, guess what they ever said? Oh, so a man can't do nothing about his height, but we can do some. People can do something about their weight. You see what I'm saying? You see the double standard there. It's a double standard. It's a double standard.
I'm still not getting the point that you
got to do. What they got to do,
right,
with what we are talking about. That ain't got. What I'm trying to tell you is, when I first came up, I mean, when we got on the subject of preference, what I'm telling everybody, what I'm telling the young men that are listening, that are gonna be watching the playback or whatever, if a woman rejects you, okay, if you're like 5'9", 5'10", you know, because that's somewhere around in that range. That's the average height for a man. Okay.
Right.
And a lot of women, a lot of these, especially younger, they like them tall. They like them tall. If a female tell you, look, you're not, my preference is a tall man, move on. Every female don't care about height. There are some women that you know, their number one preference is not height. You got some women, their number one preference is nice skin. You know what I'm saying? They want a man that got some weight on them. You could be tall but skinny as hell. If you tall and you skinny like J.J. Evans, guess what? You ain't getting no play. There could be other qualities about you that the woman may like. You could be 5'8", but you got some nice looking eyes, broad shoulders. You could be, you know, built like what the dude from Naughty by Nature. That dude was short. That dude was like what, 5'2", 5'1", 5'2". That dude kept plenty of honeys, man, because he had, you know, he was built like a damn football player.
Yeah, and I'm like this right here, fellas, even female, watch for the double back. Watch for the double back, please.
What double back?
I'm talking about if you get rejected, she put you in the friend zone, then all of a sudden she get he or she get in one of them relationships that ain't working out, and they see how nice you, whatever, and they start to, whatever. Don't, you know what I'm referencing.
And then another thing too, just because a woman, one thing about a woman can change her mind. That's another reason why I say don't never do the tit for tat. Young brothers,
please don't.
OGs, never do the tit for tat. Because
Please
guess
don't.
what? You can grow on a woman. You can grow on that woman if you 5'10" and she used to do 6'2", but you got other good qualities about yourself, and you got good conversation.
Exactly.
You got good conversation. You make her laugh, and you could grow on her, and she may end up feeling you, and y'all end up dating, and then eventually end up getting married. So I'm just saying, don't do the tit for tat. If you're not her preference and say, hey, no, hey, you know, we can be friends. You can never have enough friends.
I'm trying to tell you.
Never have enough friends, especially female friends. And one thing about it, when a female is your friend, and you know this is the truth, those can be some of the best friends. Because one thing about a female that's your friend, she gonna be loyal. She gonna go to bat for you. If you ever need anything, she's there. If you sick, she's there. So being friend zone ain't. Look, bro, I don't know why a lot of dudes look at that like a death sentence, but sometimes that could be a blessing in disguise.
It's always a blessing in disguise, because listen, if you get a female and she your friend,
preach,
and you treating her in a way to where she gonna be like, damn, this nigga, he cool. Let me hook him up with a few of my girlfriends. You know what I'm saying? And then, man, the girlfriends see how you treating her, they'll draw to you, man. That's why I say, man, look, to thy own self, always be true, man. You dig what I'm saying?
Thank you.
Don't get caught up in all of that old BS about the preference and all that, man. Because the heart wants what it wants. That's all to it. The heart wants what it wants.
The heart goes where it wants. Yes, sir.
Right. The heart knows. And then look. Learn how to accept rejection, because life goes on. Like the great Grateful just said, life does go on. It go on. Learn how to accept rejection without feeling like you've been disrespected.
But what I was saying is, we got to start having this. Us as a society and community, we got to start having double standards. You see what I'm saying?
It's wrong. Look, how you gonna stop something that's been here since the beginning of time?
Yeah, double standards have been here for centuries, bro.
Man, it's been here longer than mustard, man.
But guess what I'm gonna keep doing? We calling these women out for they want their preference. Men gotta have their preference too. So start getting that goddamn
Well,
man.
hey, look, bro. Look. Everybody got their own preference, but my thing is, look. One thing, a woman that has preference, I appreciate that, and I'm gonna tell you why I appreciate that. Because a woman that has preference, guess what? That means she has a mind of her own.
Thank you.
A woman that has preference and high standards usually are women that are very confident about themselves. And I don't know about most men, but I love a confident woman.
That's why I said to thy own self.
I ain't knocking that. I ain't knocking no woman for having preference.
If you can't be true to yourself, man, then don't be trying to pull up on them sisters, man. See, preference is, if you know your own preferences, why would you step outside of your own boundaries of your preferences?
But hey, I'm gonna say this right here. And sometimes when people have their own preferences, and I don't care who the man or woman, you still gotta stay within yourself, your own self. That's men and women, and don't take it for granted. You see what I'm saying? And by man, what you say about the friend zone? Cause guess what? She might have friend zoned him. She got a whole bunch of other friends. Guess what's going to happen? One of her friends gonna take a liking to him. Guess who's gonna wind up getting jealous?
It ain't even got to be a jealousy thing, man. If she pointed out that you ain't her preference and one of her girlfriends choose you, ain't no jealousy.
Yeah, but you yeah, it is. Cause guess what? The girlfriend gonna go back and tell her everything they were doing.
Well, my thing is that right there, I'm not gonna push that. I'm not gonna push that issue. Okay, if it happens, it happens. Mm-hmm. Because, like I said, that young lady that friend zoned you. Look, me and the woman I'm with, me and Lisa, we started off as friends. We were friends for years before we went there.
Right. I want to be your friend first before I'm in love.
I mean, so I'm just saying, don't cross a line, you know, that you may not ever be able to cross.
Mm-hmm. But I'm
just saying, bro. You know,
hey, sometimes
to all of my young brothers out there, quit thinking with your other head and start using your brain.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Quit lusting so much and start seeing what y'all got in common. If you got anything in common, you know what I'm saying? Quit being thirsty.
But think about it, you got to tell the women that the same damn thing.
Well, the women should know that. The women should know that because
no, they don't.
The thing about it, bro, you got to get out of that tit for tat thing. Well, the woman got to. You can't harp on what the woman. You got to live for you. You got to self-heal. You have to self-heal. You have to self-heal for you. You have to live for you. You can't sit there and worry about that. Woman don't give a damn how you feel.
Who hurt you, Bitchu? Who hurt you?
Damn about how you feel about what purpose they have. They don't give a damn about that, bro.
I'm going to tell you. Look, I'm calling down the line. I'm not going to just talk to the young men. I'm going to talk to the young women too. So
you can't tell a woman how to feel, bro. You can't tell a woman how to feel. You can't tell a woman. In other words, bro, you can't shame a woman and shame a woman into not having a preference, bro. But to be honest with you, man, there are you got some sisters, man, some bad sisters that are on a whole nother level. And I look at them and I'm like, I know they got preferences.
That's why they still single now.
I would never no. You don't know that. You don't know that.
That's how I'm still single.
A lot of them women, them top-notch women, bro, they be having rings on their finger.
A whole bunch of them don't eat. A whole bunch of them don't be having no ring on their finger too. See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? You can't spin the narrative that all of them has a ring.
I didn't say all. I didn't say all. I never say all. I don't say all. But my thing is, I ain't been sit here and lose sleep because a woman tell me that I'm not her. I never did that. If a woman, if a few times that I was rejected, I do okay. I brushed that shit off and went on to the next.
But
you know why? You know why? Because I am confident. I'm still confident. Very confident in myself. I love me some me. All right. I know my swag. I always thought I was the shit. So I had the confidence to keep going and go on, move on to the next.
But all I'm trying to get people to see is stop thinking men cannot have preference too. Stop.
Nobody said man. No woman ever. I ain't never heard no woman say man couldn't have no preference.
And I ain't heard nobody on this panel
never seen no woman up on no panel on any live I ever watch on YouTube bashing a man for having a preference, a physical preference.
Right.
Look, see, that's the thing. Physical, monetary wise, it doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like this right here. If you're not equal with your, I don't care how good you look, I don't care how tall you are, I don't care what size you is, the relationship ain't gonna work anyway. Relationship ain't gonna work anyway. If you ain't equally yoked. We all know that.
Well, that's chemistry.
Wait a minute. Wait. Did he just say that they are unequally yoked?
Now he said your relationship ain't gonna work unless you're equally yoked. Well, that's chemistry. If you and that woman don't have any chemistry, that relationship is doomed for failure. I don't give a damn how you look or how she look. Mm-hmm. That relationship ain't going nowhere if y'all don't have any chemistry in the first place. So, but in order to have that chemistry, brother, a woman has to be somewhat physically attracted to you. If that woman is not physically attracted to you, bro, you ain't really gonna you're not gonna arouse her. You're not gonna arouse her.
But being physically attracted,
you're not gonna sexually arouse her, bro. If you're not her type physically, you could be the nicest man in the world, the sweetest man in the world, the funniest man in the world, but if she's not physically attracted to you and you don't arouse her, bro, y'all gonna have problems later on down the line.
But
look how many of them dudes, man, them ugly ass athletes, they're married women knew damn well if they didn't have money, they would never ever pull nothing that bad. They married them damn women. 3 years later, they in divorce court and they paying alimony.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hey, I'm telling you, it might be ugly, but the thing is, sometimes it could be physical, but guess what? You got to have some more than physical attraction. You see what I'm saying? You got to be more than physical.
It can be someone, some woman that will accept you for you. There are some women out there that you may not do it for this woman. This woman may think that you not physically her type, but it might be another female that may love everything about you physically.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It may be something about you that just turns her the hell on.
And I'm telling you,
that's the one you need to be with. That's the one you equally yoke with.
See, and this when you tell if you him or her need to be together. When you get down, who's gonna stay there till y'all get back up? You see what I'm saying? That how you get to tell you if y'all really were meant for each other. If one runs out the door when you get down, guess what? Yeah, hey, that physical attraction, that goes out the window. You see what I'm saying?
Well, you know what you get. Salute to you, Jenny Velez. You know what you got. you know what you got. By that time, you know what you got. The unfortunate thing about it is a lot of dudes get their heart broken, they get cheated on, or they get used for their money because they ignore the red flags.
Or the
Bright red flags flashing all in front of their face. They want to ignore them because they're so in love and so infatuated with the woman.
Hey,
they
Jenny.
get blinded by the damn red flag.
Is it Jenny or Jenna?
Jenny.
Jenny. I've been calling her Jenny for the last 3 years.
She ain't correct. She ain't correct. Look, she ain't correct us yet. She ain't correct us yet. But I'm saying this right here. If this goes for both genders, male and female, if you ignore the red flags, guess what? You reap what you sow.
That's because they lusting, man. You feel me? Lust and love is 4 letters, the same. They got 4 letters, but they 2 totally different things. Men, the majority of men, lust first, thinking it's love.
Yeah,
that's all it is. It's lusting, man.
And what is lust? What is lust? One of the 7 deadlies.
One of the 7 deadly sins.
Exactly.
And I'll tell you what another deadly combination is, though.
What's that?
When only one person is in love with that person they with, and that person just love them. That's a deadly combination too. That falls almost in that category of lust, don't it?
No, that falls in the category of you being a fool.
Yeah, thank you.
If you with a person,
you
the only one in love, and you loving her, and you really, honestly, you love her more than you love yourself. That's what's going on with Travis Hunter. Travis Hunter loves Leanna more than he loves himself. That can turn toxic.
Yeah,
that's not a good thing.
And think about it. And there's people like them too. They're not famous like them too. They're going through the same thing them two going through. You see what I'm saying? They're going through the same.
That's the thing. That's the thing. You can't be a fool in love. You can't be a fool in love. And if it happens to you, you got to eventually snap out of it before you do something crazy or you do something stupid that's going to affect your future.
Yeah, because they'll lock your ass up.
And you know what? You know what else we need to do? We need to start with our young people. You know what I'm saying? Get them, especially with our own bodies, and teaching them how to navigate this world and how to generate generational wealth. You know what I'm saying? And that's all I want to do. That's all I want to do. Try to bring our community together. Let's stop going man biting this right here, woman doing to the man doing to the woman doing to the woman because of this and that. Let's stop that BS. You know what I'm saying? Let's stop that BS.
What's that quote you always say at the end of your shows before you close your shows out?
Oh yeah. They don't love and respect themselves. I already know that.
That's where we need to start. That right there, in my opinion, is the #1 problem in our community, in our Black community. Self-love. We lack self-love. There are a lot of brothers and sisters walking around here that don't love themselves.
Mm-hmm. And guess what? And that right there, loving yourself is not just physically, it's mental too. Cause you gotta feed your brain. And look at the stuff that thing. If I can find out what I had sent you on my note about them different ingredients with the same food. You know what I'm saying? We got to stop. going to the fast food place. Oh boy, the stuff they don't gave, the stuff they put in there. Oh Lord have mercy, bro. have you actually sat back and read a label on a product?
Man, sometimes I be scared too. I'm gonna be honest with you.
It's long, ain't it? Like, what the hell? Some of this shit in here,
man. Them labels getting longer and longer. I'm seeing stuff that I've never seen ever. You know what I'm gonna start doing? I'm gonna start snapping a photo of a label, and then I'm gonna come. And then I'm gonna come back the next year, and I'm gonna compare that same item and see if it's anything new they done added to it.
Mm-hmm. And and I know what you had them under. You know what I'm at, and boy, growing our own. If we could find some real food that had not been altered, the plant. You see what I'm saying? We gotta go find some real seeds. Find some real seed. Sure, we'd be good. But some of the stuff that Jesus. and you wonder why some people stay sick, keep going to the doctor.
Well, the thing is, we got all these black billionaires and millionaires in the country. They invest in everything else, D-True. They'll invest in a strip club. They'll invest in a nightclub. They'll invest in everything else, but they will not invest in agriculture. They will not invest in a farm. Steve Harvey is one of the few celebrities that I know that invested in a bunch of acres of land and bought farms and stuff.
Him and Mike Tyson.
I remember Muhammad Ali bought one too. He bought a farm too.
Right.
And the thing is how many kids actually go outside these days to play in our community?
No, man.
I don't see none. Bro.
Man.
None. I see more grown folks outside. I don't see them but grown folks outside walking their dogs. And
that's the only thing I see in the playground. People walking their dog. You don't see kids outside playing no more.
Hell no, man. Cause look, bro, it ain't. Look, man. Look, ever since, bro, you seen it a little bit during the pandemic. They were all outside riding their bikes and everything. You know, had their little helmet, their little mask on. But man, somewhere around I say the end of the summer of 2021, bro, you don't see them. The streets empty. You don't see them outside no more.
See, when we were growing up, we wanted to go outside.
They don't even go to the pool, bro. In the summertime, man, you go to our club. Ain't never but grown folks out there. Ain't never but grown folks out there.
Look, what we used to do during the summertime: basketball, football, baseball. She was outside.
Basketball, football. Look, man, parents had made back then in the summertime. The stay-at-home moms, man, they didn't have to do nothing. All they had to do was get you up that morning, fix you a bowl of cereal, fix you breakfast.
Make sure you get your
Make sure you clean your room up. Then you headed out the door by 11 a.m., 12 noon. We headed out the door. Bro, we ain't coming back inside, man, till the damn sun gone down. Sun didn't go down sometime like 8, 9 o'clock.
When the street lights come on, you better have your ass home.
and remember, man, how they used to do back in the days, bro. You ain't coming to no house, bro. Man, they bring you a pitcher of lemonade outside. Bring you sandwiches. Them damn, them little 4-corner sandwiches. They used to have them cut up. Mom used to cut them up all nice and neat. Have a slice of bologna, slice of ham, and the cheese.
Yep.
See, that's why I think that's why our generation right now, what we in, is more healthier than this generation that's coming now.
It's a lot, yeah. Kids don't go outside. They stay inside, bro. They ain't eating right. Number one, they're not eating right. And I'm serious about what I said when I first came up here, man. A lot of these young girls, man, they are poisoning they boyfriends and they husbands, and they don't even know it, man. They feeding them that garbage, that Stouffer's and that canned greens and can this and can that and process this and process that. Walmart brand this, Walmart brand that, and and little do they know they gonna be widows by the time they turn probably like 45, 50. They might be widows.
Yeah, because they didn't clog the man's arteries.
Yeah, man, they clog the hell out they husbands and they boyfriend arteries. Because they don't know how to cook. They never took the time to cook. Yeah, and they ain't even making real.
You say hamburger help.
They ain't even making real hamburger. And some of that stuff processed too. That ain't that real hamburger helper we used to have back in the day.
I'm telling you.
That crap they got, that ain't hamburger helper. That ain't hamburger helper.
Think about that ground beef ain't ground beef either.
That's why I use turkey. I use turkey ground. I don't know. Look, man. I was up in Walmart today, man. That done. I walked by the beef section, man. And you remember back in the days, man. It had that pretty red tint to it.
Yeah,
had that pretty red tint to it. Man, now, man, that shit be looking all grayish.
That's because we had actual butchers that would do that shit in front of us.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Everything now is already processed.
Man, that's still looking all gray and all like it's like man, it don't look nothing like it did, man, back in the day. I used to go to the grocery store every Friday with my stepmom. I used to be right there. She would point and I would pick it up and put it in the basket.
Yep.
And food looked totally different back then.
Yeah, it does. So hey, that's one part of the not exercising. Then you got some mom and dad at home. So guess what? They can't go outside. Then you got mom and dad. They ain't going outside. They dog gonna sell. So guess what? The kids ain't going outside. They sit there with a little iPad. Play a video game. So hey, like I said, the community, we got to do better at the community. Because just think how powerful we could be if the community got back together as one and did what we're supposed to do. So these days, say something about a kid. How many? I'm asking Mondo. How many times did you get yelled at in the neighborhood back in the day?
A lot.
And dad, my mom didn't say that either.
Jenny Believe said, "Dietrich, you saw what I wrote earlier. If your great grandmother wouldn't recognize it, don't eat it." Exactly.
Hey, there you go.
For real. For real.
Yeah, I saw what you have.
Hey, this generation, I was saying that, Jennifer Led, this generation, they don't know nothing about cauliflower. They don't know nothing about beets. They don't know nothing about rutabagas.
Eggplant.
Yeah, eggplant. They don't know nothing about none of that. Man, I guarantee you, if you ask 100 people, men and women that are under the age of 30, have they ever had squash before? I guarantee you it'll be in the 90s that tell you no.
Yep.
Hey, I guarantee you, if you go ask anybody, have they had a fig right off the tree with no preservative, no spray on it, no nothing but pure figs? Hey, I get that. They wouldn't even know what a fig is.
Mm-mm.
You know, hey, remember honeysuckles? Or hey, them
Mm.
were good. Them were good, bro.
Man, them damn man. Let me tell you something about them honeysuckle. Let me tell you something about them damn thing. All these commercials about this blue chew crap and all that stuff. There are things that naturally grow that works a hell of a lot better than that damn blue chew, Viagra, Cialis, and all that other crap they invent. Take you a couple of honeysuckles and suck on them and see what happens.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna tell you something.
Thing ain't you that thing will go down, bro. All night.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you something else that help you, man. I'm gonna tell you something else. The motherfucking plumograms.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, the muscadine. Lord have mercy.
And I'm gonna tell you something else too, bro. If you got a date at 9 o'clock at night, you laughing, you know what I'm getting ready to tell you. Eat you a goddamn watermelon around 12 noon that day. Eat you a damn watermelon. Eat you a watermelon around 12 noon. And then I say like around between 3 or 4ish, eat you one banana.
Yep.
Drink you plenty of water. And when at night, around that night, when it go down, man, you gonna be wearing you gonna be wearing her ass out. You gonna be wearing her ass.
But I would say this right here. Yeah, and what was it, 3 hours? I would say this right here. But hey, men, women, young men, young ladies, young gentlemen, we gotta do better. We gotta start loving ourselves, and because longer this go on, like I said, more power we look. We know everybody ain't gonna come together. We know that, don't we? We all know that. But if enough of us come together, who can stop us? Because and I heard this white woman said our indigenous black people, natives, whatever you want to call us, right? Guess what? We got the power until we start drilling that in other adults' head and young adults' head and our children head that we had the power. You know what power we got? We got the buy. We are lowest on the totem pole of wages. But guess what?
We spend all every month. We spend all the money.
That part right there, Tony. We the lowest on the totem pole, but some way, somehow, we are the biggest consumers.
We are the biggest consumers.
Because that's why I said we have the power. Guess what? Walmart, all these other places, guess what? How they gonna survive without us? Can they survive without us?
The thing about it is this is where they got the upper hand on us. They know we ain't gonna come together and build nothing like that.
Bingo.
Thank you.
There you go.
Thank you.
There you go. There you go.
And it ain't like that we don't have enough black billionaires and millionaires to do such thing. You know what I'm saying?
Because it was done before. It was done before back in the 1920s when we maybe had like 1 or 2 millionaires.
Yeah.
And think about it. Think about this. All right, think about this.
We got the blueprint to do it. We just won't come together to do it.
Won't come together. We got a whole bunch of black billionaires and millionaires in the country.
Yeah.
We could, man, like Black Wall Street. You can have a Black Wall Street in every major city.
Every major city. Yeah.
But hey, Armando and Tony, guess what? There was a Black Wall Street in every goddamn state. You see what I'm saying? It was. And they started, and think about it. We don't need no billionaires to help us build that. Guess what? Them folks started from scratch. They started from scratch.
They put their money together.
Yeah,
put their money together.
And what about the folks that I forgot what somewhere down south they built that land. They bought that land and started building houses and stuff on it. Started building a little city, a black city down there.
Mm-hmm.
See,
and I ain't gonna blame it on the massacres or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna tell you another Black Wall Street that we had right here in Atlanta, and it went down. It was our fault it went down. Auburn Avenue.
Yeah.
Auburn Avenue was the Harlem of the South. Back when Dr. King and them were kids and they were coming up and everything. Auburn Avenue was the Harlem of the South back in the 30s, the 40s, and the 50s.
Now look at it now.
It's a slum. It's a slum.
Yeah. And get what they try to do. But all that they try to buy all that land to be all the apartments around it and raise the price.
Mm-hmm.
And guess what they try to get out of there? There you go. That's a history for y'all.
What's gonna end up happening down there? Same thing happened over there at Kirkwood.
Yeah,
and it only be our fault because all these damn rappers and movie stars and everything up here. And you mean tell me they can't come together and rebuild Auburn Avenue, a historic landmark of the city? They can't rebuild Auburn Avenue. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
So, and guess what? Not only here in ATL, I know there's a lot of historic places in the different cities that they got some major hitters not doing what they're supposed to do. And we got it, like I said, look, I know if I had it, and I already know if he had it, shoot. Look here, I'll be out here. Look, I've been here trying to get. Oh, we're gonna redo this right here. We're gonna put a new fresh plate on. We're gonna do this right here, make this right. But guess what? But
they'll invest in every other nonsense though. They invest in any other nonsense, but they won't invest in anything that's pertaining to building.
Mm-hmm. See. And guess what? And guess who? And we are the fools. Now I ain't gonna say we. People in our community are the fools to go put their money in to go into them places.
Mm-hmm.
So we like one person at a time. That's all we can do, step by step. Know what I'm saying? To change, you try to trade. The mindset. It's the mindset that got to be changed.
Mm-hmm.
Free your mind and your ass will follow.
That's right.
All right. Any final thoughts and shout outs?
Let Tony go with his final thoughts first.
Hey, first and foremost, thank God, man, that we still here today, because it's always a blessing to be seen rather than being viewed. I want to wish everybody a happy new year. This is the last Sunday in 2024. Thank God this motherfucking 2024 is almost over, man. Woo! And chat room, love each and every one of y'all. Keep a smile on your face. And remember, we all we got. That's all I got, brothers. Love y'all.
All right, man. Peace and blessings to you, brother.
Amen.
Yes, everyone. This is the last Sunday of 2024. This has been a very interesting year. I hope everyone had a blessed and productive 2024 and wishing more. Make 2025 an even better year, a more of a prosperous year. So everyone, I think D-Truth will do another one before New Year's. I'm definitely gonna do something before New Year's. But everyone, enjoy the rest of your Sunday night. Be safe out there. This is another club night in the ATL. Be safe. Don't get in no trouble. Be aware of your surroundings. And like I always say, until next time, take care of yourselves and each other. Hey, let's be great. Let's be great. Let's be great. Let's continue to be great, y'all. Yeah. Wolfpack, Wolf King, Wolfpack for life. Ow! And I'm out.
Ow! I got before I go on. I got to read what Jenna said. She said she went to a Sweet Auburn festival, Man, she said she was very young, but the smoke was deep. She caught a contact from hell.
Yep. You make
Ganja,
sure
baby.
the further you go down, Auburn Avenue, bro, the louder that damn boy, the louder that weed is. Auburn Avenue, and little 5 points, but little 5 boy, they gassed up over there, little 5 points, boy. Ooh-wee.
That's all it was.
Mhm.
But like I said, like I always say, love and respect yourself. Because you love and respect yourself, you see through all the BS. And that BS started to stink. And self-love is the best love. Because who can love you better than you love yourself? Because nobody can. Nobody can. Peace. And we
gotta go home, but you gotta get up out of here.
We out. Yeah, thank you, everybody. Thank you, chat. Thank you to my panel. Thank you.